Hey,
Bam, we're live.
that's the entrance. Bam.
There's no time to play. Sorry we're late, gang. But you know, when you have talent in the building, like Mr. Umbrella Con and the absolutely fantastic DiegoDoom in the building.
Thank you.
Now, I don't think you can hear this,
Don't ever stop.
but I'm
No air
playing.
horns?
I'm playing your horns.
Okay.
I don't know if you can hear it, but we're
No, I
playing
can't
it.
hear
It'll
it.
be on the YouTube.
Maybe it comes across on the stream or something.
It should on the YouTube, but yeah, man, thanks for hopping on. I appreciate it.
Yep.
If everyone doesn't know this man, he does absolutely fantastic reviews. And also, you know, what better guest than someone who also is a sharp, intelligent Bison player.
Right.
He's a mean Street Fighter streamer on Twitch. Check him out on Twitch. Ooh, I got to put your Twitch in the description also.
Yeah.
I have your YouTube and all that in there. Please check him out. Not that you need the help, dog. Your videos are so awesome. Your editing is so good.
Thank you.
The video quality, your posing, all that shit is excellent.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Best reviews on the internet. I don't think you get enough love, man.
All right. You know, I was thinking it myself, and I got a little bit of like bitter about it. But I was like, look, I'm just happy people watch, and plus, I'm doing this more for myself than like the views. I was like, you know, it's a means to catalog your collection.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
That's kind of
I
why
agree with
I play games online. Is just, oh, I played this. That's right.
Right. Mhm.
Oh, I beat this year. Nice.
Right.
No, that's
that. Yep.
that's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I do a figure a day on Instagram.
Right.
It's a little bit of like, hey, here's some shit I have, and
Mm-hmm.
it's not for the likes, it's not for the whatever. It's just fun to, you know, have your stuff kind of. I do a theme week. Like this week, it's Foot Soldiers Week from Ninja Turtles. So
Cool.
I try and do something fun like that. Oh, I got.
I mean, you only have like 90 foot soldiers just strewn about.
You know, I have a lot of foot soldiers. I have a lot of cartoon foot soldiers. I have a lot of movie foot soldiers. And yeah, I do. Thank you.
Did you guys play Shredder's Revenge yet?
Yes. And
Oh man, so fun.
it's
So fun.
good.
I haven't played it yet, but I've been meaning to.
Oh,
It's-
you
it's,
need
you
to
know-
hop on with me.
Just like Turtles in Time, you know, like
Yep.
It feels
perfect. I wish it was longer.
Yes. Well, but I think the combo system and the leveling up everybody makes
Mhm.
it
Mm.
better.
Right.
In that regard, whereas like the original arcade games, just
Mhm.
all right, you played it, there you go.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, I
That's
hear
it.
they packed a big punch in this game though.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, really good, really fun.
I did start playing the Power Ranger fighting game though. Battle for the
Oh, you
Grid.
did? Okay.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I like the. I mean, they had a mean infinite that I didn't realize it had just gotten patched out like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I bought the
I
game.
know a lot of people do touch of death combos in that game. It's
Yeah.
like, whoa, it's gonna suck the life out of it fast.
Well,
It's
sometimes
like
it
that
makes it
DNF
better.
duel. People love to hate that game.
Yeah.
I saw gameplay of that and I'm like, I'm good on that because it's like people are getting combos kicked off from like full screen, and
Oh.
it's like, no, that's not even remotely fair.
Yeah, I mean, I love Marvel 3. We did play a lot of Marvel 3 when that was hot.
Right.
So some of that just brings back that hype. Since Capcom, you know, whatever is going on, they're not going to be able to make another one or whatever their deal is. But it's nice to have some broken stuff from time to time. As long as your team's broken and my team's broken, we can make this
Right.
work.
Well, I mean, remember that's the rule of thumb for Marvel. It's like whoever blocks first loses. You know, that's what that always boiled down to. It's like don't block first because you're gonna get stuck. Who was your team in Marvel 3?
Well, I played Team Coach Steve, or Team Insane. So I played Nova Spencer Doom.
Right.
And Ultimate, and yeah, I don't remember if I was playing that before he started really doing sick shit, but
Right.
I definitely was playing it after he, you know, one touch as soon as he touches kills, optimized combos, hard tag combos, infinites with Nova and Doom. I love all that shit.
I was like again, like 5 is my first fighting game, so I was never good. But when I played Ultimate 3, my team was Beautiful Joe, Firebrand, and Akuma.
Oh, okay.
Because you know you could just sit there and mash Air Joe
Yep.
over and over again, then like X Factor, Air Joe, keep
Yep.
going, or you could do like Mach Speed in the Air Joe, then start swapping out. It was crazy. Then Firebrand had the OTG and the drag, and
Yep.
It was nuts.
Shout out to Brandon. He played me and
yeah.
Beautiful Joe.
And Amaterasu.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a game
TV.
I didn't get much into. I liked watching it.
Right.
But the versus games I can't do.
Kevin did make a combo video for me. I have a video on the channel for how to do Nova's Infinite in all directions.
Awesome.
So that is on the channel.
That was a fun one.
Yeah.
That's only like 12 years old now.
You know what? It's got to be at least 10 years old.
Marvel, it's been too long since we had a real Marvel game.
Yeah, well, I mean not Infinite, just
Infinite doesn't count.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
People swear it's good, but I mean, it just looks boring to me.
It's boring.
They swear it's the best. Oh, that's good. Try it. It's like, I'm fine. It doesn't look appealing.
I think they have potential. Especially Winter Soldier was sick. Once that DLC came out, Winter Soldier
Monster Hunter was
real
good.
sick.
Yep.
I really liked Winter Soldier. He could do full screen confirms. He would do this shoot the gun, cancel. You shoot the gun, you cancel. You shoot the gun, cancel, and you could get to and launch. Oh man!
Oh wow!
That was cool. So this is your first fighting game, then? Have you only recently started playing in a local scene then?
Yeah, with 5 now. I've always played fighting games my whole life, but I never knew what it took to meant to actually learn one. But I started playing Street Fighter 5 during the very end of season 2. So what got me inspired was when Mena RD won Capcom Cup. So I was just up here cleaning up my collection room, and somehow I randomly found my way on Twitch. I was watching Capcom Cup, and I was like, whoa, I didn't know they played Street Fighter like this. And I got to see Mena's whole run, and Tokido was like, it was so cool. And I was like, I want to do this, and found we had a local, and I just went the very next week, and the rest is history.
Cool. Okay, so you were playing locals before the pandemic.
Yeah. Because I won one of my locals, and it was so funny because it was such an ominous thing because I used to get wrecked. Well, I didn't get wrecked. I never went 0-2 at locals except for one time, but we had a tornado here, and then it freaking snowed the next day.
Wow.
And then I won the tournament. So that was clearly the apocalypse or something like that. It was crazy. Beat people I knew that were better than me, but somehow pulled it off. It was just so funny.
Well, we sipping on a 20-ounce Mountain Dew today. I got that Mountain
All right.
Is it Baja Blast though?
No Baja Blast left.
Yeah.
Haven't found the 12 packs again.
Well, I mean, The Rock himself, Dwayne Johnson, sent me these Zoas. So thanks, Rock.
Shout out to The Rock.
All I have over here is just plain Jane water.
Me too. I got a little cup.
I had enough of that today. I'm working in the sun.
And you're in North Carolina?
Yep, North Carolina. Yep.
Are you in
That's
the
what makes it so crazy.
area?
We had a tornado and it snowed.
Oh yeah,
that's nuts.
It was so funny.
Crazy. Is
that the Gastonia area you're in?
Oh no, outside of Charlotte.
Oh okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a strong scene out there. You get it. Is there weeklies? Is there?
Well, I mean, I guess we've had social issues in the scene and stuff like that, which is pretty funny. But they do have events and stuff, but just sometimes it doesn't feel as competitive as it should be.
Okay.
And I, the last local I went to, because not a lot of people still play 5, it turned into a round robin, and I'm like, no, I want I want a tournament. I don't want to go fight the same people over and over again and stuff like that.
Right.
So after that, I kind of just stopped going. Plus, they stopped even having 5, so now it's all Tekken. Most of the anime games Melty Blood and Strive, and then Blaze Blue Cross Tag and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And there's nothing that I play. They even brought back Vampire Savior. I'm like, you gonna play Vampire Savior, not 5? Come on. But that game is pretty fun.
Yeah, that game is.
They playing the VSAV on the new release.
Mm-hmm. I played it on Fightcade because I was gonna buy that collection. I was like, but let me try this on Fightcade. So
yeah.
Well, hey, this is a 6-button fighter. Moves are pretty cool. One thing I hate is with the newer fighting games, you can double tap down forward to get a shortcut for a DP, but in the older games you gotta actually do the motion.
Yeah.
What is this? I gotta do the whole motion now. It's crazy.
Well, how'd you feel about the I guess sequential life bar?
Yeah, that was crazy because that's one thing when I was playing. I didn't realize I got game over so fast. I was like, What happened?
And then just restart. It goes.
Yeah. No round 2.
He's
I
got
was like, oh, that was crazy.
You got to take him down 2 life bars.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's those games are fun.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of Capcom games like that.
No.
Right.
Yeah, it's a Killer Instinct thing.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, maybe they'll do a new Vampire Savior if this collection sells good enough, but I don't know.
Everybody's hoping there's going to be some big announcements. You know, Evo's this weekend, so they're really expecting like insane announcements like throughout the whole weekend. I'm down for whatever they throw at us. So
I want characters in 6.
We'll see because
let me know what's happening in 6.
Ed Boon said he's got no Mortal Kombat announcements. So I saw that on Twitter like today.
Well, him and Warner Brothers have been kind of, on the outs. So I don't think he's trying to really, give any news without knowing what his situation is going to be.
Yeah,
and one thing would be cool. You all saw the leaked roster for Street Fighter 6, right?
I think so. Yeah, I think I've seen the whole
What'd be cool is what a Capcom. You all know about Harada from Tekken. He kept Negan a super duper tight secret. He even put out lies about what the guest character was to hide the reveal. It'd be cool if they like threw out that was like a dummy roster.
Yeah.
And like they revealed the real roster. That'd be so sick.
And then it's just all new characters.
Yeah, because like people were like, remember they were like they had supers up on Twitter. They had they had data mine whatever nonsense. Yeah. Like, oh man, like we can't have nice things. You guys dig in and rip your presents right open before Christmas.
Oh, they do that every
fighting
time.
Games. I do like being surprised at who's in the game, and we kind of lost that with, the new age.
6 is looking good. A lot of tech or a lot of mechanics, a lot of options for characters. It's going to be pretty crazy, I think.
I'm worried about that. I'm worried about random parry. Like, I can't stand random EXDP. But,
we'll see how that goes.
I guess you'll just have to, like, option select throw or something like that, or bait the parry with throw, something. I'm sure there'll be a way around it, but, like, mash, you know?
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. I think they'll something about that. Like, you can't mash parry with Ryu today, so I doubt they'll make it like that in 6. Are you watching Evo with the local homies or anything this weekend? You got plans?
I think I'll just be watching Evo and working on this Voltron review that we'll pull out because I'm got the almost done with the unboxing video. The thing was where he's so heavy.
Right.
I have to buy like a new revolving stand that can hold more weight. This thing is like crazy heavy.
Well, let's see him. Break him out.
Oh, okay. We'll do that real quick.
We do want to see this big boy. Now, this is an amazing Voltron. I need a Voltron. I don't have one yet.
This is my first Voltron figure ever.
I mean, I have a vintage one somewhere.
Yeah, I used to have one. Look at that green. The green
awesome.
one's so nice.
And that's one thing. I don't know if you all can tell. I'm trying to think what I can do.
I mean, that's a big toy.
I've never seen
like this. It's way
green.
Bigger than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
So, here's like a Mighty Mouse. Does that help?
Yeah. I mean, it's big.
Yeah. It's crazy big.
I think it's 20 inches, over 20 inches.
I was going to say 15.
Yeah. I forgot. I got to put the wings out. My bad.
Do the lions separate?
Yes.
Yeah, they do. They separate and everything and stuff like that. So it's really.
Does every lion have lights or just the eyes? Right?
Yeah, all the lions have LEDs. But one thing I don't like, you probably guys can't see this, but the wires right under here are actually exposed. Yep. I don't like that at all. Ooh. But I don't think they're gonna get bumped or moved or anything like that. So, but that's only one thing. But I mean, hey,
nice.
This is worth it. My first Voltron figure. I think this looks way better than the Soul of Chigoku. It's more. It's more of a realized character versus like this is like a rehash of the old Voltron toy before. But how much thing was like $700?
Yeah,
so.
this is the most expensive.
How much of it is metal?
Well, no.
Is it all die cast?
How much of it is metal?
From what I can feel so far, the legs are because this thing's crazy heavy. Then I got to like feel around the rest of the figure. The arms, I don't think really are. They're pretty. They don't feel cold. But I mean, hey, we got
maybe it's just
Ratchet ASMR.
Amazing.
That's nice.
So
now 3-0 has a Voltron coming that looks good.
Yep.
And I think that one's only 300.
Yep.
And I think also another company is doing a Voltron. They just
Yep, Action Toys is going to do
Action Toys just a couple days ago.
Yep, the mini. Well, they have their Action
the
Toys is doing the SD Voltron. Then also, they're doing a what do you call it? Mini Goken, like a 6-inch scale.
Yep.
Voltron, like Super Goken and stuff.
Cool.
You set him down over here.
Yeah, be careful with that big bastard.
Ah, okay.
That is a nice, very, very nice figure. Have you gotten a fancy figure like that in a while?
No, I really haven't. I'm trying to think, like, aside from that, I think the Voltron might be the fanciest thing. This is my first, it's pretty much my first combiner. And, well, I think I want to say Voltron, then I guess, like, the Flame Toys Optimus Prime is pretty fancy. That's really nice. Because
we're talking Flame Toys, though.
Oh, man, Flame Toys, they're going to destroy our wallets within the next 2 years. Did you see... You probably got the review. Well, I don't want to spoil if you're going to bring it because, like,
I'm bringing it
they
up
got
right
too
now.
much stuff coming out. I'm thinking, wow, 400, 400, 400, 400, 400.
Yeah, I mean,
we're not going to make it.
Thankfully for me, yeah, it ain't going down like that. But that Flame Toys is definitely. Where's my link at?
Mm-hmm.
I had it. No. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. That's not it. Oh, there it goes. Can you see that?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, so here that beautiful figure. This is the artwork.
Look at that mastodon, though.
Now, apparently if you order through their website, it's $375 right now, but I'm not sure where this is going to be like really readily available. I don't know if it's something you have to import. I don't know if the full details have come yet.
Let me see. It's this might be me. It's glitching out green again.
Green. Okay, yep. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the OBS.
Okay. I don't know, but I know that I think D4 Toys, that's a company in China. I think they're taking pre-orders now. I'm not sure, but you have to pay for those pre-orders up front. And I think this thing's supposed to be like $400 or something, right?
It is $400, yes.
Yeah. But I know I'm sure it'll be available at like Big Bad Toy Store, and then like I assume Hobbyland Japan and your other import websites and stuff. I always import things because like I don't have any issue with American collecting companies, but like they do have to pass on that import cost to you, so you end up paying more. Then you got to pay shipping, and it's like a lot of times what it costs to get something from Japan in total shipping costs less than the U.S. price, not including shipping. Because some people go, oh, no. And then you hear about, like, them going on strikes at the shipyards quite often and stuff like that, and all kinds of random, I guess, first world problems or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know wages are important, but still, like, it just seems like, look, just import it. I mean, that's the way I kind of feel. That's like, if you
just give me my
when I want something, I want it right now,
And with the other thing is, depending on where you order from, I mean, you really can get savings now because the yen is so weak.
Yes.
So that's where you're really getting, like, for example, that recent $300 who was it? The Dragon Ball Z
Shenron.
Or was it Shenron from Namek? Whatever that guy. Is it
Shenron? That's
Purunga.
Mm-hmm.
He's $300. But if you import them, you might save
like
$50
$278 or something like that.
Even
$265.
Less. Even less. It was like $220, and then you factor in $30 shipping or whatever it's going to cost you. It's still $50 savings.
That's one thing I understand is like people are saying I'm not importing.
Oh my
God, it's $90 to import. I'm like, where are you getting these like $90, $200, $300 $90 DHL price? I'm like, I've never paid. The most I paid for shipping was for this gigantic Godzilla. You guys can't see it's at the top.
That's $100 at least.
The shipping on that was like $115 or $120 or something like that. But we're talking about the box was like, I'm 6'5". The box was like half my body, you know. So
plus when you order, especially if you order direct from the Rick Xplus site, they seem to have high shipping prices sometimes.
Yep.
Compared to like I just recently got a box from HLJ, and I think that it was FedEx $20, and that's not bad.
Yeah.
And it was a small box. It was only 2 Mayfex figures.
Right.
Well, actually, it was 3 figures, just so something about this size.
Right.
And this is the Mafex Venom.
Awesome.
And it was only like, I think it was like maybe $25 to ship it. So you also get some savings there because of the weak yen. You save on the shipping too.
What did I order? I was on the same line of that. Yeah, people are going crazy over shipping. I'm like, what do you guys order? But you know, one thing with Xplus, if I order a Rick, I will go ahead and use Zen Market, so they ship it to them, and then Zen Market will ship it to me.
Oh,
and then
hold on.
we're still paying like $50 or something like that for shipping.
Warner Brother.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, yeah, it's just that's one thing. It's kind of like, it gets to be like, I guess I'm about to turn into salty Diego Doom here. Like, like, if you research, and it does, like, we've all talked about this before about how, where, when, and why to import things, where to get everything from, and it's like people just don't listen. And I'll wait on Amazon. Good luck. Amazon prices like triple, and then you get some kind of random third-party seller, and they're selling it for like quadruple the price.
Yeah.
And then they're like, Bandai needs to stop making things so scarce. It's like, no, you got to kind of stay on it. But like, I don't know. The resources are out there, and people choose not to utilize them. It gets to be frustrating when they keep asking you the same question over and over again.
What's Project L, Sal? I never heard of that.
Is that Smash Brothers, right? Or that's the we call it the Riot fighting game is coming out, I think, right?
Oh, the guy from the Cannon Brothers. Is that
the game? Riot Games. I think they do. Was it League of Legends or whatever they do?
Yeah, that's
they're making fighting game.
Yeah. I thought they were helping make that game. Maybe that's a different game. What are you mainly using these days though for your pre-orders? Is it HLJ?
Oh, HLJ all the way. I am, HLJ sponsored. But Hobby Link Japan does not have Tamashii Web exclusives, so I'll either use Anime Export or Hobby Genki.
Yeah, I use Hobby Genki.
Or I'll just go to the Tamashii website, web exclusive site, and just use Zen Market, a third-party service, to go ahead and order them from there and stuff like that. So.
Oh, so it is the Cannon Brothers game. Tom announced it's going to be free to play. That's cool. Yeah, that was going to be my other question. When their Bandai Premium Japan releases, where are you going? So Hobby Genki is that's where I've been going.
Yeah,
because
Hobby
sometimes
Genki, Anime Export, or just use Zen Market or directly from the Tamashii website.
And well, when it comes to Premium Bandai Japan, some shit is only on that website. For example, and also you can't even get to that website in the US anymore. You can't get to Premium Bandai Japan.
Oh wow.
Like for recently, they had the new Mini Pla Megazords from Power Rangers, Zoo Ranger. Only it's Zoo Ranger, so it's only going to be on the Japanese site, and you couldn't order it because you can't get to the website. So I used a VPN to get to the website, but I was able to order it through Hobby Genki for a great price.
Right.
And but I also put an order in with DE Japan because I really wanted this, so I ordered it through DE. But I've had DE Japan. I use them as a proxy, and I use Zen Market sometimes.
Right.
I actually tried Zen Market to get a Bandai Premium stuff recently for something because DE Japan has canceled my Bandai Premium orders in the past because they're cracking down on exporting certain things. I think. Because I know there was a big thing about Gundams being massively exported from Japan, and they weren't all about it. They were trying to keep it so that domestic people can get it through the domestic ways. And that's why they have these, Tamashii nations and things like that would let you get it domestically here. But yeah, it's once I found that Hobby Genki, I was like, oh, this is much easier and been pretty good with the pre-orders. I actually just ordered some Kamen Rider.
Awesome.
Sochu Seiho. What is it?
Yeah, I think it's like Senkochu Seiho. Yeah,
Senkochu Seiho.
True bone sculpting or whatever it translates to.
Oh, and they're fantastic. I've got this one for the Kuga, the white Kuga. Was this growing form Kuga?
I need to pick up Shadow Moon and Shadow Moon and go with Kamen Rider Black because I have the Shinkocho Seiho Kamen Rider Black, and then have Kamen Rider 1. And since I saw they have V3, if I'm going to get like Kamen Rider 2 and Kamen Rider V3.
Cool.
One thing too, we can't forget about the best website in the world, Mandrake, right? That's the place where If you miss something, you can pick it up, and you can find random things you didn't even know existed on there.
That's where I got this guy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's where I got this guy. The Beetleborgs, or
Yep. You
also
pay
known
for
as
it same
B-Fighter.
day. They'll ship it the same day. They're on it.
Yeah, they did a great job with getting stuff, and the shipping wasn't crazy.
Right.
I got a couple things I'm watching there. I'm trying to see if I can get what's the SOC line that's like the 6-inch line. What's that called?
Super Robot Chogokin.
Super
Which
Robot
I got
Chogokin.
a bunch of those over here in the right to my right of me.
I'm keeping my eyes peeled for the Megazord Super Robot Chogokin. The MMP.
Yeah, I got that day one.
I know it's in all your.
I know
videos.
people were trying to scalp the crap out of that for a while and stuff, but
That's
you know,
what's
I'm
amazing.
Sure it'll pop up.
You can get that thing for like retail at Mondarake, which is crazy.
Right.
It's awesome. I mean, I haven't hunted around on there too much lately, but it's a good thing because I'll be blowing some money sometimes on them.
That's one thing too. Is like, you know, like I guess Japan has a bizarre high standard for what they consider used, and they're like, oh,
yes,
the seal's been broken. This thing's used. Discount it right now. It's like it's brand new, dude.
Yeah,
I'll take it though.
Oh, it's awesome. It's so good.
Yeah, the Megazord looks fantastic. I'm super excited for it. I hope we can take the wings off. We can pose it without the wings. That shouldn't be necessary.
Yeah.
But I mean, it looks sick. But, you know, I saw some people were not a fan of the I guess the hyper stylization. I'm like,
I mean, I think it's super cool.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Let's look at this video real quick. This is amazing. And did you say you buy your Rick stuff? I was messing with something. You buy your Rick stuff through Zen Market, and have them ship it to you, and it winds up being cheaper than buying it
directly from Rick. Yeah, because they'll
Really?
be charging an arm and a leg and stuff. I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah. And you know, sometimes I'll put shit on a boat. I say, send me that in 3 months. $20 to ship that a big box. Sometimes, not often, but when I use, like, if I've got something I'm not even, if it's $80 to ship it, but $20
I got a boat story real quick. I got you right here.
Oh, jeez.
All right. This thing's a little bit dusty. Excuse this. Yeah. All right. So I told this story on stream. So I ordered this Kamen Rider clock, and I have an Ultraman clock up here, right? So I ordered this off of Amazon Japan using Zen Market, and then Zen Market informed me that they would have to send this to me via SAL because there's like very strict shipping rules when it comes to shipping clocks, and like it has to be declared from the manufacturer to send a clock. Because I'm like, it's not a bomb, you know what I mean? Like, like, you know, just it does the cool stuff.
That is cool.
Yeah, so I had to it took me, I ordered it back in like December, and I didn't get it till like March. One Saturday I walked outside and I was like, oh shit, they made it, right? I thought they'd fall off the boat going sour.
It was about a 3-month wait. The boats have been doing better. It's about a 2-month wait now if you do ship things on a boat.
Right.
But let me do here is the Hasbro Megazord. Tokulectables is actually one of the first places to actually get the Hasbro Megazord.
Ooh.
The box is nice, but you know what? The figure, I'm kind of about. I don't know. You'll see it here. You'll see.
Got some fat thighs though. See them.
Tokulectables is based out of PA, so very close to here. They ship shit to me. I buy some stuff from them. I get it the next day.
Are they?
See, this looks like a repeat. This looks just like the figure we grew up with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's slightly different, but
they don't look like full figures. They just look like pieces to the Megazord.
I mean, it is, and it's just, it doesn't look. You know, it's about $140, I think.
Right.
But yeah, it's not very.
We got die cast in there anywhere, or it's just a rehash?
I don't think so.
It looks all PVC.
And it's a shame because the pictures do look good. The Dragon Zord looks good, but yeah, with this video is the only video I've seen so far though. And I just wasn't super impressed.
Right.
But it's always nice to have a Megazord.
I'm not really impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot of detailing. Okay.
It's not that different from the last Megazord they released that was only $40 though. I have that Megazord, and it's $40.
So the cost is for the premium packaging, I guess.
Oh yeah,
I mean, that
for
sword
really
is pretty
nice
fucking
Photoshop
nice. That sword looks really good.
Right.
Oh look, he put that at the end.
It's like a challenge. I was like, whoa, you know.
I mean, I'm not mad at some of that, but yeah, I would say it's not that different from the, like I said, $40 guy.
Right.
Yeah.
And that $40 guy is nice for $40, and I think you can still get it for $40 off Amazon. So it's a shame it's not too crazy. But
how much? 120?
I think it's like 140. It might be a little more, 150. Plus the Dragon Zord's up for pre-order now. I think that's 120. And they'll be able to combine. So a little disappointed with that. Here's just a really nice Ultraman art that it's available through
Hollymount Printing.
No, that other place that is very common with Ultraman art recently. Let me check my... Oh, Nakatomi.
Really... Okay.
Yeah.
Looks cool.
Yeah, that's a nice piece of art that they're going to be doing orders on in the next couple days, I think. I think this week. Oh, and here's the
Senkocho Seiho Ultraman. I got to confirm my order was in market because I missed the pre-order. You know, that sold out instantly and stuff.
Yeah, it was crazy, and that's why I think I got it through Tokulectables because it wasn't that mean of a price. $75. That's not bad. That's free shipping, so $76.
And
I think I scored it through here, either here or Hobby Genki, one of the two. But I think there's a U.S. release too, so it shouldn't be too bad to get. But yeah, the Japanese release was gone.
Yeah. No, they got it on Amazon Japan. Now I gotta make sure I confirm that real fast.
Yeah, it's out now. It just came out a couple days ago, I think.
Do the eyes light up?
No, I think it's just like effect.
Okay, so they just have a shine on it.
Shiny, yeah. But he comes with cool blast effects.
That is awesome.
This is the 100th Ultraman figure from Figuarts.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Super sick.
Yeah, really, really nice. I like it. What about these Super 7 Godzillas? Are you into these?
No, not really, because like they're not like detailed enough for me. But like, I actually got to see the Super 7 Mum-Ra in person. They actually had it at a place here, and I guess cool. Like, hold on, like, hey, these look pretty cool, but I'm not really impressed by those.
I'm a big Super 7 fan. I rock with I got the Mum-Ra. He's very nice. For you, I know you like the super articulated.
Yeah.
You like all that, and that's not really a Super 7's bag. They try and have like a good likeness to the original.
That Mum-Ra looks so nice.
They try to have the cartoon aesthetic, if that's what it calls for, or like these turtle line is amazing. The turtle line trying to be like the vintage Playmates figures. This Muckman is just perfect.
Right.
Just really calls home to that original figure. It's amazing. I love it. I love what Super 7's doing. I'm going to enjoy these figures. I like the Figuarts stuff. Monster Arts. Sometimes I'm like, I get annoyed when the elbows, get caught on the other elbow pad and the shoulders get caught and stuff. I'm like, what's going on here? And like the shoulders like stuck and it's like making this crazy noise. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be careful before I break this thing.
Right.
But I like the Monster Arts, but I think Super 7 is gonna do something really special with these.
So is this Biollante? Is that itself $85?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it was $85. They're marking it down.
Oh, it was $85. Now it's $84.99. They
How
marked
nice
it down
of them. Very kind of them. I mean, this guy looks good, but then if you look at this guy, looks really good. And you can put him in the flying form. I'm like feeling this guy.
Right.
I think the Godzilla has the neck.
You
He
don't
looks
actually
Trend
look at it.
Master-ish to me. You guys remember the Trend Master Godzillas?
Yeah, and I think they lean into that aesthetic a little bit
Mm-hmm.
too for the the nostalgia and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm not mad at. I think there's a place for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they look good. I mean, some people don't like this waist action they got going on, but
The diaper or whatever they'll make a big
Yeah.
deal over is like
Those diaper.
it's not that big. It's like it's not the big deal. I remember with Monster Arts Godzilla 1964. Oh my God! Look at the triangle on his side. It's like grow up. Come on.
Well, I see you got those big. What are they? 30s in the back. Those Godzillas.
Oh yeah, yep. These are my 30 centimeters, mostly Sakai's, and above and all around the top, we got the other 30 centimeter figures in the Gigantics and stuff. Then
nice.
Okay.
we got the Ultraman Crucified, that Hanna-Barbera. We got the Kaiju Remix series, Metatron, Bimular, Gonku, Gamera, all kinds of crazy stuff behind me. Got Gridman down here as well.
I wish they would do some Gridman monsters. Oh my God!
Absolutely.
Please.
Great designs.
Somebody, please, because they had the regular monsters, and then some of them went Mecha. Those would be so cool to have. Either Monster Arts or Xplus, whatever. I don't see it happening, but we can dream, right?
Yeah, definitely.
What up, Beautiful TV? The homie in the house.
What's up, Brandon?
Now, you said you haven't been collecting too much Xplus lately. Is that because they really haven't been crushing it, or?
I don't think they've been crushing it because, like, you know,
it's been a light year, I'd say.
Yeah, like that Godzilla ride figure, it looked cool at first, but now that I saw everyone having it in hand, it looks kind of like just a chunky chunk.
Yeah,
it just, I don't know, it just doesn't look all that cool.
Mine's on a boat. It's on the way. It's on a boat.
Then I'm waiting on like some more cooler Ultraman figures, but they keep like making like Xplus figures of like the most random Ultraman characters, like what they do, like the super generic hokey looking monsters and stuff, like you remember like that I think it was from Ultraman Taro, the little log guy that had like sharp red eyes and stuff, and he had to like hammer him in the ground. I don't know if you guys saw Ultraman Taro, but like
I'm not trying to look. I know this guy came
super duper obscure villains and stuff like that, and it's like those monsters straight up don't look cool. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's just like
maybe they're
unless
working
you really
through
have attachment to that.
Maybe they're working through a line or something of specific
they're going
monsters.
Deep in there. They're going deep down the rabbit hole with some of these releases.
What?
At least they're like getting to these off the cuff monsters, like
right.
Xplus. It's like you wait forever to get a fucking
Yep.
Like, I mean, people waited a long time to get a 30 centimeter Megalon.
Yep.
You know, where's the Batra?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Xplus stuff, is that usually just not articulated? It's just the model.
It's
just vinyl, soft vinyl figure, and occasionally you might be able to rotate the arms, but I don't think it's really intentional. You might be able to like slip an extra pose out of there or something.
Some of the Mecha Godzillas have some posability, or you know, you can move the hands and the arms and the head. Some of the Mecha Godzillas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're just really now the Alien Zarb there, that's fine and stuff like that. But you know, they've released that Dyna figure like a million times.
Oh,
you're still on the site, so yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, you know, it's I want those Gridman figures. I think that's what I want.
Yeah, definitely.
I think those monsters would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Maybe that Gridman figure didn't do well enough. But I think I don't know. People were salty when they didn't get it.
Well, my thing was this. I was like, I'm like the only person who even bought it, it feels like, the Xplus Gridman. I got the Rick. And I'm like, why did no one else buy this awesome figure?
I think a lot of people, you know, it's the same story with why people don't import their shit. Like, I think people really aren't in touch with a lot of the ways to get the Japanese stuff, the Japanese exclusive stuff.
Right.
I think
it's not hard, but I mean, it's been explained a million times and people still don't listen. That's what gets on my nerves. It's like, I told you, like, it's right here.
Yeah. It's just a couple more clicks.
I mean, yeah, it's just, it's an option. Like,
yeah,
it's out there.
Especially when it's like something that's an open pre-order and you're not going to get screwed on selling out.
Right.
Like the Xplus stuff, usually. depending on where you buy. Stream quality and overlay looks clean. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate that. Appreciate the feedback. We trying over here.
Mm-hmm.
The that Dragonzord.
Yeah, this is that Hasbro Dragonzord that goes with that Megazord we were just looking at.
Man, it looks like the 90s.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks good. I mean,
like, woo.
I love the shiny gold.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That does look good.
Just looks like the same one I had.
Yeah.
Oh, and then this right here does look good, but again, I don't know if I'm undersold by the Megazord yet. I'm not sure. We'll see once I get it in my hands.
It has no pop. Like I don't see a reason. I don't know. It's all nostalgia.
And they're supposed to be re-releasing that SOC. The SOC is supposed to get a re-release. Then you got that new Flame Toys. Then you got that other one that just got announced. Like, you have your pick of all awesome.
Yeah.
Now, did you all see the prototype photos of the Flame Toys Dragonzord?
I did, yeah. That looked all right.
Like, his arms looked crazy lanky, though. I hope they do something to tighten those up, or maybe they're supposed to be in a certain position and not fully extend all the way, because the arms looked a little crazy.
Yeah, just using their style.
I think they want them to be like really long in this one for whatever reason. That's the look they're going for.
Mm-hmm. So I thought that was a little wild.
Oh, did you see this guy? The black
Yeah,
sun?
they do look lanky.
Now this is so. Is this going to be a movie or a new series?
Because I'm like, series.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because figure looks damn.
Oh, you're talking about Guyver? No.
He does look like Guyver, right?
Freaking Guyver.
Oh, you know, I got my Guyver collection all right up here.
I can't. I need more Guyver in my life.
Well, you know, Max Factory has those 12-inch Guyver figures that keep showing off over and over again.
I looked it up the other day, and I'm upset because now I want them.
I regret not buying those Prime Studio or Prime 1 Guyver statues.
Oh.
But I'm terrified they fall, they'll break, and that's the end of it, you know?
Yeah. Same thing with these these little antenna on this
I was looking at this Max Factory the other day, and it's just, I want it.
So, because, you know, look, with Kamen Rider, right? The designs have gotten so freaking wacky. It's like, I don't have a desire to watch this.
Now, this one I like.
Yeah, and then, like, this is cool. This makes you think of the more darker tone, like ZO and J.
Yeah.
And, like, when it was a bit more serious and stuff. Because I think once, who got too wacky? It was either Forze, that guy, I think that was the start of the wackiest of the wacky. But I did like Kamen Rider O's with the little jingles when he changed. But afterwards, like, these new designs now look crazy. And it's like, this is just not that cool. It looks like a kid show to me. I know it's not, you know, it's meant for the younger generation, but this stuff just looks so wacky and off the wall. It's crazy now.
Yeah, I don't like some of the stuff, especially when it's like they start combining these things, and then it's like a 5-minute same thing with like the more recent Ultramans, where you know, Orb or whatever the hell it is, and he's combining these cards over and over.
Yep.
I'm like, what's going on here?
Right.
I don't know what they're doing.
Now, you know, I liked Ultraman Z was really good, but then Ultraman what was after Z? Not Decker. Trigger,
okay.
New Tiga. That I was like, I'd rather go back and watch Ultraman Tiga than watch a rehash of Tiga, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I do like these
like Dollar General Tiga versus real Tiga.
Kamen Rider Revice seems pretty cool. That's why I picked up these figures. I kind of really was digging these guys.
Those are figure arts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those ones.
That's why I picked up this guy. I don't know if I showed this guy. This guy's awesome.
I like I like his color scheme and stuff. I've seen clips of them on Twitter, like the fight scenes. Like that. This looks cool, but like this is just so bizarre. People are combining into each other, and you don't know who's true base form. It's like it's just I don't know.
Yeah, waiting for Shin Ultraman to hit too. I'm definitely seeing that in the theater.
Yep, supposed to be in theaters in September, I think.
Oh wow, okay, got some time. That's cool. I'm looking forward to that. I got the Storm collectibles from Comic-Con here. Just to the next Storm collectibles is going to be that I care about is the Bulldog.
Oh God!
How posable are Storm collectible figures?
Well, I happen to have a Zangief right here.
Okay, cool.
And this guy's amazing. I think you would like these. They're very posable. They're big. They move great. They've got a soft chest and a soft underwear, so you can really get the crunches in. You can really pose them. Really adjustable.
Yeah,
they come with effects. They come with the multiple hands.
Right.
multiple heads. Like this is the Street Fighter 2, like
with the little blood, right?
Lost scene. Yeah, I really like these. I don't really collect them too much unless I can get them on sale or something.
Mm-hmm.
Just because they are like, I think the cheapest you're gonna get them is $90.
Yeah, the store stuff's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, I collect so many things. I can't go. I'd love to go balls deep in a Street Fighter line.
Right.
And there is a line. I have a picture in here of a new Street Fighter line that's coming that I might go balls deep in.
I mean, that
unless Figuarts picks it up. Unless Figuarts starts Street Fighter again, then maybe I'll just do Figuarts. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, these are pretty good. So the Balrog looks good.
They look nice.
That's Ultra Street Fighter 2 Balrog, so that's cool.
Yeah, nice.
And they do them in a million colors. They've got like 6 colors for the Zangief.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's the a Morgan prototype?
Yes. Mm-hmm. They do Darkstalkers as well.
Okay.
And they do all the fighting games, actually. They do Mortal Kombat. They do KOF. Oh, here's some KOF stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Some Geese and Mai.
Mm-hmm.
Is that K-Dash?
It's like Rockin', whoever else, right? Rockin' at
K-Dash. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Kyo Kusanagi.
Geese. Yeah, they look good.
Mm-hmm.
They do a good job, I think.
The joints look kind of weird with them, though.
Mm-hmm.
Here's their 1/6 scale Mortal Kombat.
They look very nice.
They look real good.
Yeah. And this is all cloth.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
And stuff.
Okay.
And then here's the next Mortal Kombat stuff that's coming. And what is nice, even though they are expensive, they don't pump out figures. Despite them showing 4 upcoming figures here, like I think this is the only Street Fighter figure that's come out this year. Just the Zangief.
You got plenty of breathing room then, right?
Yeah, they're not like slam, but they're doing so many fighting games. If you're a fighting game person, maybe you're buying some of the lines and then you're getting slammed a little bit.
Yeah, I'm interested in these.
I think they got a Soul Bad Guy too out now, right? Or on the way from Guilty Gear Strive. I think I saw.
Ninjas look sick. Yeah, I think they're doing Guilty Gear. Yep.
Samurai Showdown.
They're definitely doing Sam Show. Oh, they do Golden Axe.
Ooh. Is that Adam?
Anime?
Oh, they're doing Streets of Rage.
Man,
they do a lot of video games properties that are really, really good.
And their base is usually like, what, 75, 80?
Yeah, nowadays, at least that.
Okay.
And the other downside is, let's say, for example, the ninjas in the 112 scale, those ninjas are gone. And so you have to wait for them to re-release them, or you got to pay big money if you want a Scorpion or Smoke or Cyber, Cyber ninjas. Sector Cyrax, they're very pricey aftermarket because they're gone already. Oh, yep, I think they're doing Tekken also. Yep. They're doing it all, which, if you're a fighting game fan and you're into multiple shit, like I was thinking about doing MK and Street Fighter, but I was like,
John, you and I, we discussed this. We're trying to find a company that would make a certain IP.
Yeah.
I think, why not? Why not Storm?
They might, but here's the company I'm hopeful for. So this is Jada Toys. They announced they're doing a Street Fighter line. Now these may be a little small. Maybe they're 5 inches instead of 6 inches. But they're going to be $25. They come with effect parts, and they're doing Fei Long, which you don't see a lot of Fei Long action figures. So they're going to do they're going to do 2 mainstay characters and then a one-off, and they're doing Street Fighter 2 to start with, and they're hopeful to do a couple waves a year.
Nice.
So I'm like, this is a line I can get on the ground floor. It's not going to be expensive. It's going to be fun. I have some Jada Toys of the serial action figures they just put out. So they did a Count Chocula. He's a great he's a great figure. He's simple. I really liked it. So when Jada Toys announced this, I said I'm in there. But then they also announced, let's hop around and find it.
I was gonna pick up their Universal Monsters.
Yeah, they're doing Universal Monsters.
Okay.
The NECA ones are probably a little nicer as far as sculpt and a likeness.
Well, I mean, the Jada stuff's only like $20.
Yeah. But they're doing Mega Man.
Yeah.
So they're doing Street Fighter and Mega Man, and one can only hope they have a good relationship with Capcom. Can we get some Resident Evil action figures? I pray to you.
Finally.
Can we get some new Resident Evil action figures, please? Oh my God, that would make my life. I want someone to go balls deep on some Resident Evil.
Right.
Yeah, Neca did some stuff back in the day, but you know what? That shit is aged. That's when the elbows only went like this. You couldn't even bend the elbows. Like, we want something nicer now.
You know, I still have my Resident Evil PS2 with the manual. It had like you could enter to win the alleged John Romero.
Oh yeah,
that was directed RE movie that was gonna supposedly happen.
Yeah.
And at that time, I know who John Romero was. Like,
George Romero.
Okay. Or George Romero. I was like, oh man.
Oh, he's a zombie legend, George Romero.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a tease from this might be more your speed, Kev, but Hasbro teasing their next Haslab for Marvel, possibly Ghost Rider. Well, definitely Ghost Rider, but what is it going to be? Is it going to be
Ghost Rider with the bike?
I think it's going to be Ghost Rider with the car.
Oh, it could be. I mean, it could be the new
Jamie
Ghost Rider.
Robbie Reyes with the car.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could be, but I'm thinking maybe Ghost Rider with who's it? Vengeance and that bike. That would be nice.
Motorcycle.
Yeah.
They've already done them with the motorcycle, so I don't know.
I know.
They don't need it as a Haslab. That's why the car makes sense. A 1/12 scale car would be big. So they do it as a Haslab, as a crowdfunding type thing.
And I mean, and he is the new Ghost Rider, newer Ghost Rider.
Mm-hmm.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that would be fun. I can't wait for that noise.
Yeah, that'll probably be fall. But Neca is killing it with the turtles. Look at these turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I've been tempted to pick some of those up when I'm in Target and stuff like that. I know they got like a 4-pack, it's like $150, and it's all 4 turtles.
Yeah, they squeeze in that 4-pack now.
I just haven't pulled the trigger because playing Shredder's Revenge. I'm like, man, I need to buy some Turtles merch now.
Yes.
Those are some good turtles.
But what they don't have?
I was gonna buy the
Slash,
like the Figuarts Ninja Turtles. They were like $100 a pop. I was like, I don't like this that much though. You know what I mean? Plus they only had like one head. No, it's just the goofy look. It's like, you want to have like some type of extra head to be like normal and action ready.
Yep.
So
yeah, those ones were nice when they first came out, but now secondary market.
Mm-hmm.
But what about that Casey Jones though?
For the which line?
Just any.
They've got several.
We get one Casey Jones out of like 5 companies.
No, they've got several announced already that are coming. I don't see any here.
Casey's?
Yeah, they have the Mirage line Casey Jones, which just looks like Casey Jones that you'd expect from the comic book. That's looking good.
I don't know. When I unlocked him, that's all I played with Casey.
I wish I got this fucker, but they didn't put him up on the website.
Well, that was just the con exclusive, right?
Yeah, it didn't say that anywhere. Because then this one went up on the Mezco website, but the blue one never did. The fucks.
Nah, it's because green's better.
Yeah, I'm mad about this still. Why would I want just the green and whatever? Why would I just want this set? I want the blue one too. And the blue one is the one I want the most. I love translucent blue action figures. I got a lot of those. Salty about this one. You do any of the Mezco stuff?
No, I'm not familiar because when you pulled that up, I was thinking that was Mondo.
Oh yeah, the Mondo stuff. But you said you're out on the Mondo?
Yeah, because this Peter Attack Godzilla, it had a couple of blemishes on the face. Nothing that ruins it and stuff, but like, it's difficult to get Mondo stuff. I know they cracked down on all those like bots because they got they claim that the same bots that sneakerheads use light up the Mondo shop. Apparently, I didn't know Mondo was so premium and exclusive like that.
Yeah, Mondo has absolutely had that issue for a long time. Mainly for their posters, but since they're diving into the action figure world in their albums, they were making premium albums before, as another one of those things people are scooping up. And so they at least with the new Jet Jaguar releases, they've like doubled the quantity. So it's been no issue ordering those recently. So they're fixing it. They're working on it. They're making it much better buying experience.
Right.
But you're right that like my Attack Peter, John, yeah, he's definitely got some white, where the on top of the black or whatever that color is. There's some runoff there. There's some seams where you can see some glue on the seams.
Right.
So overall, it's not 100%, but I love the figure for what it is. It's
I'm happy to have mine too. It's just that I wish it was flawless, but at least we got a nice piece from a nice collection, and it's going to be one of a kind.
It's absolutely going to be, especially next few weeks. Attack Peter's got a Kickstarter coming.
Oh.
Where he's going to have a second figure available, Takaro, which is his original character.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be a figure that looks very similar to that Godzilla, but for his character Takaro, which is like an alien octopus guy.
Okay.
He's very cool. And the Kickstarter is not for the figure. It's actually for this book he's making for his art. I guess it focuses around the Takaro world that he's building. But a figure will be part of the Kickstarter. But the thing is, if that kind of a lot of times, projects will blow up on Kickstarter, and if that kind of happens with that Godzilla is gonna as fast as that sold out, it's now gonna be very much so wanted for people that didn't get it. If this thing blows up on Kickstarter, anything can happen, and he deserves it. His art is crazy good. And then this is the Mezco Seamless Body Godzilla. Did you see this last week from Comic-Con? This joint
now, is that
looking good.
Large Godzilla they were teased?
It is not. It is an 8-inch Godzilla. Seamless body. You assume the mouth moves. It looks really, really cool. And, with Mezco, you might wait 2 years. So, after the pre-order starts. So whenever the pre-order goes up, you're still going to be waiting to see if this is even this is not coming anytime soon, essentially.
Right.
But it looks good. 24 points of articulation with no seams. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, we'll see what that looks like. And the Ultraman's coming soon, I think. Hopefully. You never know.
It looks good.
Here's the Mezco 5 points 74 set.
The King Caesar?
Yep. This is a nice set. Are you familiar with the Mezco Destroy All Monsters sets that they had come out?
No, I haven't seen any of this stuff at all.
Oh. Well, they look like this. I just got mine in.
Okay.
So they're 5 points. So 5 points of articulation. Simple little figures. I think they're like 4 inches in size. They come with some blast effects and different heads or whatever pieces. And it's actually 2 sets. This is round 2. And this is round 1.
Okay.
So between that, you get Godzilla, Rodan, Mothra Larva, Anguirus. And then in this set, you've got Gorosaurus, King Ghidorah, Manila, and Baragon. So you get a nice chunk of those characters from Destroy All Monsters. But then they're going to do a similar set for the 74 movie, which is awesome.
Right.
And what's this?
That is really cool.
And this was the most recent Xplus announcements. I don't know. Any
Gigantic
of these tickle
Kong. Again, I'm not a big King Kong fan, but I am interested in that 30-centimeter Mechagodzilla.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting this. Yes.
And
I have a 75.
Do you think you'll go Rick or you'll just do standard?
Depends on what it is, I guess. This is the favorite sculptors line. So it depends on what they're going to do with it.
I mean, that chest panel looks like it could open up.
It should. I mean, the 75 opens.
And then it's like, if that's the case, if it opens up and we got the eyes plus that, maybe it's worth going Rick on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it depends what it does. I mean, I'm kind of burnt out on the light ups. I'm like, give us something neat, not just light ups.
Right.
But I'm not sure what else. I have the light up that was a premium Bandai 75 with the different color changing eyes. So, I mean, maybe I might as well get the 74 as well, but it depends. And here's the 25 centimeter 92. Oh, does it say there? Yeah, 92 right there. It goes with the Mothra 92 that just came out. Was it that this year or was that last year?
I'm not sure. You know, that looks way better. I have the 30 centimeter 92. And I never reviewed it. And you know, it's kind of a mix of the animatronic head and the actual suit head. That's where they explained why it looks so strange in the face.
Okay.
And now I just never got to reviewing it, and I'm like, this might be the first figure I might consider selling.
Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think this is a buy, maybe, to go with the Mothra 92. It doesn't have the picture here, but it does scale really nicely with that Mothra. Then here's some Defo reels. I think I'm out of the Defo reels. I have a bunch. Here. I think something's got to give, and I think it's the Defo reels.
Right.
I like some of them. Like, I like the set for 74. That's a great set.
Right.
75 is a great set. Titanosaurus is coming soon. What other ones do I have? I
have Shin Godzilla in 62.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a Showa Ghidorah. That would be cool to do a Defo reel. But it's just Godzillas over and over. I'm like, I got too many Godzillas.
Right.
Yes, I love Godzilla, but it's so many.
Yeah. Somehow I've got 4 30 centimeter Showa Heisei Godzillas. I'm like, how did I get so many Heisei Godzillas? I'm like, I'm over it. I want something different. And this is my first. I got the 25 centimeter Showa Godzilla here, but to go with the Gigan, that recent 2-pack. But give me some more monsters. Like, it's this year's the 50th anniversary for Gigan, and we got the 25 centimeter Gigan, and you can't expect more than that.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, the Defo Megalon. Yeah, that's a buy. That's really cool. This is a Rick exclusive too, and it's nothing too fancy besides the mandibles moving. But you can only get Megalon from the Rick stores.
Oh wow!
For whatever reason, there's no standard. I don't know why.
No, that Goals is a must buy.
This one?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Definitely, I'm going to pick up Goals for sure.
Cool. Yeah, it looks good. Big tail.
And that's the large monster series. That's like a 25 centimeter figure.
Yeah, they don't seem to do Ultraman any bigger than that. These are cool.
That's some nice detail, though.
Oh, yeah, fantastic. This is awesome shit.
And then here we go with, like, you know, random obscure ultra villains there at the top image there. It's like, y'all are digging deep here, but it's whatever.
I like that. Giving you all those characters maybe you never got before. I think this is Shin Ultraman.
Yep. And then I forgot the monster's name he's fighting in the movie, but it's like I didn't really care for that Shin Ultraman, but it's like, well, I got to get him plus the monster now.
Okay.
And
some
the Ray Harryhausen stuff, right?
Yeah.
Kong, Mighty Joe Young, or whatever this is, and Harryhausen stuff is cool. Oh, they're gonna start doing Jurassic Park. That's cool.
Yeah, Jurassic Park. I might take a look at some stuff.
The model kits they're doing now. Oh, I didn't see this guy.
Oh, what's that creature? What are they doing?
Look like they're doing a kit for the monster. Yeah.
Okay.
Have you guys ever built kits like that before?
No, but I have a couple.
I did back in the day.
Is it hard? Is it a hard process, or? I mean, I'd be terrified.
Depending on what kind of kit this is, how many pieces it is. But usually, the ones that I've done when I was younger, they were, you know, just a handful of pieces. Just make sure you clean your glue.
Right.
And I'm hoping this is a paintable one.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
Because that would be.
It's not gonna come painted. No.
That's what I want.
It's pretty cool. I don't know what I guess this is a kit for
Gamera 3.
Gamera, but they just sold again. I have them sitting right here.
Not that
Sorry to have this. I have this one with the recent release.
Yeah, I need to start getting into models again.
Yeah, the vinyl models are a little wild. A lot of. I'd love to. I mean, painting is probably the hard part. I'd love to be able to do it though.
Painting is the fun part. Because then you get to do like stuff, like with your what are they called? The Hedoras.
Yeah, like the Sofubi.
Yeah, and they just make them all different colors.
I got plenty of
fun.
Fedoras.
Awesome.
You do any Sofubi?
No, not really. Have anything? Well, hold on. Let me grab these. You tell me if these count. Hold on. I don't think these count though.
We'll find out.
Sorry, I made him get up.
It's a good question. We got to hit him with the. What do you?
Well, I know he covered Hedorah. I didn't.
Do these count?
Okay.
No, kinda. We got our. These are the Max Factory. Or sorry, these are the Good Smile. I forgot what these are called, but we got Great Mazinger,
cool.
Grandizer.
They look cool.
And Mazingers, and these are kind of big. I don't know if you can tell.
Those are cool. They're
thick
large.
boys.
Yes, we got our little babies here.
I like those.
Like kind of cool stuff.
I like those.
Will these count though, or not really? Probably not. These aren't really necessarily like handcrafted and special one-on-one things,
Yeah, it's not like wacky colored soft vinyl is like such a wide spectrum. It's kind of, if you just said anything soft vinyl was Sofubi, that would be all kinds of shit, but that's pretty sick.
I do like those. They're nice.
Yeah. These are like the Great Mazinger and Grandizer just came out, but they're just $30 or $40 a piece. So
cool.
I don't think it falls into the true designer Sofubi category, but these are pretty cool to have though.
If we want to go real designer Sofubi, oh my god, this piece for the size it is. I just got this. Oh, where's my homies at?
We're gone.
For the size this is, and for the quality of this Sofubi, this, I don't want to say it's not worth the money, but I feel a little ripped off maybe.
All right.
But check this out.
All right.
Oh, the Cookie Monster. Okay.
Cookie Monster. It's so
good. It's a Cookie Monster Godzilla. It's a Cookiezilla, but it's a very nice translucent blue. I'm all about that. I don't think it's coming up on the camera, but it is pretty sick.
I can see it. It is. Yeah.
But for example, like the back piece, like you can see through it and you can pull the back piece right off. I'm like, I'm not too hyped on that, but I could put a light in there though. That would be cool.
Yep.
But yeah, this was like really expensive to be so small.
Right.
He's about as tall as a Figuarts.
Oh man.
And I just got this in today. And this is actually, I had a mystery package coming from Singapore. I didn't know what it was.
Oh wow.
I was hoping actually it was a Storm Collectibles Ken the Eagle, because I did order that directly from them.
Okay.
And the Ken the Eagle could show up anytime, really. I'm not sure if that's out yet, but
that'll be nice.
I can't get this thing back in. But yeah, this came in today. I like it, and I showed it to my daughter. I got a 2-year-old, 2.5-year-old.
Awesome.
She goes, Cookie Monster.
Right.
And she loves my Hedoras. She plays with my Hedoras all the time. So that's kind of like a, she plays with it. We have fun with it. It's goofy.
I like that.
But let's get into what we got this week. Do you have anything you scooped this week, Diego?
A couple of things. So first we'll go very simple.
Yep.
All right, so first we have, well, actually I've had a lot of this stuff for a long time because I have like a huge stack of like to be reviewed in the corner over there, but we got the
fuck yeah,
Zoffy.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, that's new, right? Brand new.
Which I guess is somewhat of a spoiler for the movie. They should have waited till afterwards, to release this guy.
I think they had shown that early too. I feel like they had that's been known that he was in that movie for some reason.
Oh, really? Okay.
I mean, like just in like figures or something they had revealed earlier.
And then we got the Figuarts Buzz Lightyear.
Where's that man? I forget.
Oh, nice.
Got that.
Oh, very nice.
Day one.
I hear that bad boy is fire.
I mean, look, I didn't see the movie, but I just like this new design, so let me buy this.
That looks like a great action figure.
Then we got this is an older figure. This is the High Metal R Dragonar. So, and I don't have all of his accessories on me. He's got like wings and beam sabers and stuff. And I was like, let me get something from the boomer anime age, all right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I just picked this up on a whim because this one, HLJ had that big summer sale going on, right?
Yep.
So I got that, and then finally,
Real quick,
I've had this piece
Wander
for
This
months,
World
and
is
I haven't
loving your
opened it
shirt.
yet.
Psycho Gorman shirt. He loving it.
Oh yeah. You guys watched Psycho Gorman, right?
No, what is it?
Oh,
Oh man, it's hard.
it looks
to
like I should.
Rent it on. Oh no, if you have Amazon Prime,
Yeah.
you get Shudder for free. It's on Shudder right now.
Oh, really?
I didn't know
Do you
that.
get Shudder through Prime?
Yeah, and it's free too. You don't have to pay
sick.
extra for Shudder.
Damn it.
I love Shudder.
But,
They got Creep Show on
It's
there.
a crazy movie. It's cheesy, but it's really cool. Yeah, Psycho Gorman's really good.
I'm gonna check that out.
Damn it.
But,
Is that a
this
cavity
last
color
piece-
shirt?
Yep, cavity colors.
Pop your collar. Pop your cavity colors collar.
I've had this for months and I haven't even opened it yet. We got the CCS toys.
Oh,
Shin Getter 1.
nice.
And they're doing a reissue of this figure, so you got another chance to pick this up. But I got to open this up and everything. But I can already hear the metal clanking around, so I'm excited to open this piece. I'm going to take a break from reviewing
Metals.
all the Ultraman stuff because I have all the Ultraman Figuarts over here, like Deltarized Claw, Kilroyd. I have everything, and I'm just reviewing them one by one. I was like, let me just do something different because I'm gonna do this Voltron.
Yep.
We'll break out Getter. We'll do Buzz Lightyear. Then we'll get back to the Ultraman stuff because sometimes well, where's this review? Where's that review? I'm like, but you guys aren't even watching it like that, so don't worry about it, right?
Now, how long does a review take you to do? Because your reviews are detailed. The quality is good.
If I push, in all honesty, if I push super hard, I can get them done in 2 days, right?
Okay.
But I got a life to live.
Yeah, of course.
And sometimes the balancing the hours you're putting in versus the ROI. So I'll just take my time and spread out through the course of the week. So I'll work on the review. I'll do the intro one day. I'll do the accessories the next day. I'll do the city building segment the next day. Then I'll type the script and record the audio. That's 4 days. And on that 5th day, I'll just start editing it all together.
Okay.
Because I used to sit there and try to do all that stuff within 1 or 2 days, crazy fast, be up to 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
That's when I was new to collecting, just love doing all this YouTube stuff. Now it's just take my time,
But I think you are doing a lot of stuff I don't see other people reviewing. So you're probably doing you probably are hitting that niche area that other review. Maybe D Amazing is doing some of the figure arts that you're doing, and I'm not familiar with every channel. I'm sure there's people out there touching on all the Ultraman shit. But if you're talking the level of quality you bring to a review, I think you're the only person that I watch a lot of reviews. I go out there, I'm looking for people. I'm watching the names you know. But also, sometimes I'm like, oh damn, that Shinkoku Seiho came out. I'm like, ooh, where the reviews at?
Right. Well, it's I was gonna say, when I jumped into reviewing, right, my whole thing was after my first 10 videos were trash, right? But once I got a DSLR,
we on video 20, we still trash over here.
I had the I was
30 minutes late.
Let me make high quality, in-depth, fantastic reviews.
And
then I kind of got away from going too in-depth and
8 minutes. You're not taking 20 minutes to do videos, which I like the 20-minute videos too, but you're well,
he's got to edit all that stuff.
Yeah, it's a real quality.
Yeah.
What made me cut my videos down was I started getting heavy into the YouTube algorithm and the analytics.
Yeah.
And I watched stuff on how to understand your analytics. I'm making 10 and 15 and 20-minute videos, and people only watching 1 minute and 30 seconds of it.
Yeah.
So then your audience retention's super low. So then that keeps YouTube from promoting your video. Then it's that too. I'm wasting my time making a video this long. So now I try to keep my videos between 5 and 7 minutes. And now my retention is 30%. So now people are watching, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, 3 minutes. They're watching a lot more of the video.
Yep.
So now I'm just keeping it like that.
I think the format is excellent.
And it just boom, 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 because everybody has a short attention span. All the TikTok and YouTube shorts and all that stuff. That's the downfall of us all, right?
Watching Vine.
Yeah. I forgot all about Vine. Yeah.
Kevin's got a Vine account he uses.
Yeah, I still got it. I never updated my phone.
And people just don't have, they want to hear, really quick stuff. So that's like I'm working this Voltron review. I'm trying to plan out how to make it really quick because it's like I know people for this one, it'll be a little bit longer because I know people want to see exactly how the lions transform, exactly how this and that to make sure it's worth the money and stuff like that.
It's got a lot of accessories.
Yeah,
you can put the accessories in their mouth. It's got a base. It's a lot going on with that one. It's got a very nice display feature with the lions.
Right.
Does that light up?
There's no coasting through this one, so it's going to take me a while to get this review done.
Yeah. But that one's a cool one. Yeah, I mean, especially for you, whatever keeps it entertaining for you, so you keep going, because there's great videos, so I'm sure.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it.
No, so I do have a question about, like, doing cityscapes and stuff.
Okay.
So where do you get them? Are you making these by hand?
Well, no.
He does have a video on that, though. I'll give you that.
Yep. Yeah, I have a vlog on where to buy them and
where to get them. Okay.
So it's pretty old now.
Tomix.
Yeah.
Tomix, Tomitech, and I forgot what the other building brand is called, but basically these are all pre-built buildings. So you just pull them out the box, put some stickers on them, and you're good to go. And then I think the Tomitech buildings, you do have to like very minor assembly, and then if you really want to secure them, you'll like just do just a little glue coating on the seams.
Yep.
But I just go buy them because these are more meant for like train dioramas.
Okay, yeah, no,
like in scale buildings, but they work great with your 6-inch scale figures.
Yeah, with all your scaling, how do you get your?
Oh yeah, for the scaling, all I'll simply do I'll just put a building. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll be right back. Hold 1 second. I'll show you what I do.
He's gonna break this down for you, Cap.
Yeah, it's like the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings.
Now, Bandai Premium and stuff, from time to time, you will see like Bandai Premium have like an Ultraman with some buildings. From time to time, not often. But yeah, like model kit or train model stuff is
so like common. All I'll do, right, if I want to make a building more in scale with a figure or something like that, I'll just simply get really close and I'll just put like this is an iPhone case, I'll just put the building up higher. And then you'll be going at a lower angle.
Yeah.
Just that's all I'm doing. I'm not doing anything crazy at all. Because I know some people build their own buildings. They'll like cut.
Well, that's why I was asking. Because I do know people that make their own models.
Yeah, like the homie Marcellus. You know that guy who does amazing, has amazing setup with his Xplus figures.
Oh yeah. Yep. Marcellus, yeah.
Yeah, he does crazy stuff with his. He's got a fantastic diorama.
Yeah, so this is a Tomy building, right? So out the box, you just pull it out the box,
pretty good.
And then just you get to pick and choose what sticker you want on there, and you just set it up, and that's it. And then really, if you want to get crazy, there's a hole here, so you could actually thread a little LED light in here if you wanted to.
I bet the train place right down AAA Hobbies probably got some shit.
Yeah,
down the street.
Like you all have a Hobbytown USA near you guys?
I don't think so.
Because they have all kinds of stuff in there. Sometimes you'll find these buildings in Michael's and what's the other store? Hobby Lobby too.
Lobby, yep.
Okay. Yep. Yeah.
If you just go back there, because Hobby Lobby has Gundam model kits. I walked back there one day. I was like, what are these doing in here?
Yep.
Super shop.
Yeah, I want to pick up some for whatever figures I have laying around and set up.
Look, these buildings, they're like $10, $12, sometimes $15 and stuff like that. And they're really nice. No assembly. You just pull out the box and start going crazy.
Yeah. It's nice to have, especially when you do great pictures like what you're doing. Well, let me do my pickups this week because I did get a few things. I did get, well, first off, I got the Super 7 shirt.
Awesome.
Nice. Jet Jaguar.
Jet Jaguar. From Super 7, from their SDCC line. Because I also got from Super 7's, we got the glow-in-the-dark JJ.
Nice. Yes.
The glow-in-the-dark Mecha Godzilla with the fantastic card back.
Yep. I was looking at getting that.
And the glow-in-the-dark Godzilla 54.
Well, that came in as a 3-pack, right? From Super 7.
Separate.
Really?
Yeah, those are all separate. You can get them on Big Bad now as well, I think.
Okay.
Then also got the McFarlane weapons pack came out.
Nice.
The gun packs and some of the DC stuff cannot come with weapons.
Mm-hmm.
And you need more guns for your spawns.
Well, duh.
And from costumes.com, somehow they had some. I didn't have a foot soldier in the single packs.
It's a movie foot soldier.
Awesome.
So I got the I have a bunch of the 2-packs, and now I got the single packs just to have for the collection.
That's cool.
I also got in the Secret Lair, Magic the Gathering. Oh my god, you can't even see the text.
Right.
So
bright.
Secret Lair Street Fighter collab.
Cool.
So these are the foil Street Fighter cards. I should have brought the website with the pictures. Very cool artwork.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't play Magic. It was just, it's Street
don't
Fighter.
open.
It's collectible. Right. Yeah, I'm not opening that.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually, right here. The Destroy All Monster sets were new.
Mm-hmm.
I got this from NECA also. The
I want to see.
I don't have the box, but the Usagi Yojimbo figure came in, which is an excellent, very cool.
And who's that from?
This is from the cartoon Ninja Turtles.
No, for what company? Super 7?
NECA.
Oh, NECA.
Yeah.
You did say NECA.
And then I also came in the Neutrinos 3-pack.
Awesome.
Oh, wow.
Which is really cool. They come with little surfboard type things, hoverboards. That's a new set, just came out. My buddy lives in France. And there's a company out in France called Pix and Love. It's kind of like what's that company, Kev? Limited Run Games.
Oh yeah.
It's just like Limited Run Games, but it's out in France. And I kind of think they're the same company because they're making similar shit sometimes. But my buddy lives in France and he came to visit this week because he's actually leaving tomorrow to go to Evo. So he's going to Evo tomorrow, but he brought me in this. I ordered it, the Mark of the Wolves.
Awesome.
It's like a special edition. It's the PlayStation version, I believe, of the Mark of the Wolves disc, but it comes in this
in the Neo Geo type box, or
Neo Geo box, which is amazing. This
that's
beautiful
awesome.
yellow artwork, and I think inside is all kinds of great collectibles. So that was a cool pickup, especially since I happen to have a friend that lives in France. And there's actually a company called like Ataya or something like that. They're doing this crazy Megazord, a Power Rangers Megazord that I'll have to bring that up. Last thing I got was Super 7's SDCC exclusive Frozen Lionel from Thundercats. If you haven't opened a Thundercats figure, this is just so nice. I'm sorry,
awesome.
A Super 7 figure. These are just, the box is so amazing. Look at the shininess to it.
Right.
So cool. The
Beautiful.
figure is awesome. And this is Frozen Lionel, but if you take the figure in the sun, he changes colors.
Cool.
So, pretty cool. The sword is really nice, very metallic looking sword. The Sword of Omens, which is better than the Sword of Omens that comes with the regular Lionel. So I was hype about that. And then also today the Cookiezilla came.
Right.
So it's a pretty good week. Popping week.
Well, you got actual things this week. Nice.
Yeah, I got a lot of shit. Sometimes shit just piles up.
I'm excited to see those Godzilla sets.
Oh, to crack these open? These Destroy All Monsters? Yeah, maybe we'll crack one open real quick. But let me pull up this... let me see what this thing is called.
Just a thing. Yeah, this Mayfex Scarlet's calling my name.
Mayfex Scarlet?
Scarlet Spider. I'm Ben Riley.
Oh, you better order it before it sells out. I'll tell you that.
I know.
Those Mayfex Jones will sell out.
But that hoodie's so nice.
Now, this is a French company that's doing a build a Megazord thing. So far, though, they only have about 24 sets out. It's going to take like another 2 years to get the sets because they're just doing like, I think every month they're doing one set or maybe 3 sets or something like that. But it is going to be huge. I mean, I think it's like over 2 feet tall. It's got lights. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty sick. Like you see, this is like one set. You get like the Mastodon ears and a couple panels. So It's a very slow build. Like this is one LED piece. Like look, this set you only get the Mastodon tusks. You know, it's a slow build. Now Toe Collectibles is carrying it, and they have some available. I don't know if they'll have these ones again. But it's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be like a $2,000 Megazord by the time it's done.
Oh man.
But my buddy's in France, so I was kind of like, I wonder if he can score this somehow. I looked into it. I don't think it's going to be too easy, but. But yeah, man, cool. It's about 11:30. We'll do a kind of wrap it up. I don't want to hold you up, man. It's getting late.
Yeah.
Last week
Kev,
we
got
went
any
hard.
collectibles though? You got to show us
Kev,
what you got, Kev.
Anything?
Oh, I got nothing.
No, oh man,
I didn't get anything.
Well, did you see the new
so
Marvel
the problem
Legends?
is I want to get things, and then I go, I can't.
Right.
I got nothing. So I use John here as my I live vicariously through him.
Right.
Because I'm buying all the shit.
Yeah, he buys everything that I want, and it works out.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm cutting down on the lines though. I'm cutting down on the Defo reels. I'm cutting out. I might cut Dragon Ball, even though I did just order the Bandai or the SDCC exclusives.
I'm with you there on the cutting down because you know, for a while I was like, I gotta buy everything, right? But now I'm only buying pieces that I really, really want.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I want a lot of stuff. That's the only problem. So
all those I want all those Megazords.
Right. So I'm just getting things I really, really want. Like
Are you
there's
really
one
sticking to
piece that I'm
completing
missing.
Ultraman though?
Sorry, keep going. What'd you say now? Or?
Are you like buying like all the Ultramans or?
Yeah, for the Figuarts, I'm buying all the Ultraman stuff. But one figure I'm really wanting to buy. You guys can probably see this to my right.
Yep.
That Gundam, the RX-78-2 right there. That's the fixed figuration metal composite one. So that's that's not a kid's a full action figure.
Yeah.
They have the Zaku All Stars. It's basically a purple Zaku.
Okay.
And I really want that one, but like that thing's like $400. I'm like, they're nice, but it's not like $400 nice. But then the thing's like super rare because it was released back in August as a web exclusive, but like I never saw it pop up on any websites except for this just one like Anime Jungle.
Okay.
So I really might pull the trigger and like drop it on a credit card, even though I should something like that. It's like, you know, sometimes it's like you get put in a position where it's like either buy this now or never, or buy it now and pay like quadruple the price later, you know?
Yeah. That's why I don't go back on Xplus stuff. You know, I'm not going back and all those things I never got. No way.
Oh, let me pull out one of the Xplus Holy Grails real quick. One second.
Oh yes. I'd love to have a Space Godzilla, but they'd have to re-release it.
It's also big.
We all know this bad boy's costing an arm and a leg, right?
Oh yeah. Is that the Sakai Shin?
Yep, the Shikai Shin, the 30 centimeter.
Yep. This
crap was like $250 or $200, $220, and it's like going for over $1,000 now. It's like, God.
Was it 40 centimeters worth of tail that high?
Yeah, it's a lot of tail.
It's crazy long and stuff because I have it up on the shelf, diagonal.
Yes.
Yep.
It's just so crazy. Yeah, this is the holy. Seems like one of the holy grails of Xplus here and stuff like that. This thing is so just nice. Like it's a beautiful figure.
Fantastic.
I'm glad I bought it, but I had no clue that this was going to become like all the rage, you know?
And honestly, it's a lot of the Shin stuff just goes crazy. Trust me, I wanted to buy it when they recently made it super easy to get a gigantic Shin.
Right.
I really wanted that, but I just couldn't do it. It's very expensive. It's very large. So, but it is one of those amazing pieces. You look at it and you go, whoa, yeah, I need this to sit on a table and just take up a whole table. I don't care. The thing is so amazing. Like, I'd love a Space Godzilla, but I'm not going back and buying one. I'm going to wait. They'll do some kind of famous sculptors line. They'll do some kind of Sakai at some point. So I'll just wait.
Yeah, that's just the thing. It's like you really do need to either buy them when they come out.
Oh yeah.
Or just skip them because it seems like as soon as they sell out, which is always like within the month of release, they're like triple price instantly.
Some of it, yeah, not so much anymore. Though it doesn't seem like it anymore. Like I think but they're making so many of them. But they seem to keep raising the prices on them, even though. And I'm talking even before prices were raising on everything.
Right.
They were making more figures than ever, but then they started like, okay, now we're charging over $300 for some of these figures. When before, most figures were less than $200. But it sucks.
Collecting is a crazy expensive hobby.
Oh yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah, the stuff you buy, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
and me.
You gotta.
And that's
gotta
why
have them all.
I don't do it. I let you do you, John. And then I just go, I wish I had that.
So you have to come over and touch some of my stuff. I don't have things very organized right now, but I'm working on it.
It's fine.
Where am I putting this Cookie Beauty? Where am I going to put a Cookie Beauty like this?
I like that Cookie Monster.
He is cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I do have the I forget the name of the company, but they did a vinyl figure that's Cookie Monster with the Big Bird Mothra on its back. Did you see that one?
Oh, wow.
Oh, let me pull that up.
I haven't seen that one.
Cookiezilla. It's called Cookiezilla and Big Moth. And Bottleneck Gallery. That's a very art gallery type joint. Like they sell posters and shit.
Oh, cool.
They sell special figures like this. Now this is big. This is not small. 12 inches tall. And it sold out pretty quickly that day it came out. And they had a red version, which I wasn't able to get.
Yep.
But this is not expensive. $150. I mean, I think the shipping was stupid though. I think I got banged on the shipping a little bit, but this thing is amazing.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that.
Hopefully that comes this year. I'm not sure. If it does, that's my top 10 this year. Easy.
Right.
It says September to December, so we'll see.
You're going to have a difficult top 10 this year.
Honestly, I had a difficult top 10. I did one in June for the first half of the year. I did a top 10 figures. Like Zangief made it and some other things made. But I think the real good stuff is coming the second half of the year.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to think of anything Xplus. I don't think anything Xplus, honestly. But there's the Galactus from the Haslab. Hasbro's
I saw that. That was looking really nice.
Yeah, that's going to be a big
one. The really big Galactus, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. That looks
about
really
2 feet tall. Yep, that one was definitely coming soon. Then there's also the Thunder Tank from Super 7. Hopefully that ships this year. It might not. It might not till next year. And then there's a couple other things that I'm like, wow, I'm really like these are great, but I'm kind of like Super 7's Power Rangers. I'm excited for. I want to see what those are going to be like. So I'm pretty. I think the second half of the year is going to have some more shit going on. What about you? You looking forward to anything specific that's coming out this year? Lots of pre-orders, but what's coming out?
I'm trying to think what I'm looking forward to the most. I have to go through my pre-order list. There's one. Let's see. One figure that's pretty unique, and apparently he was like made by Sega.
Oh, really?
This is by Sentinel. Let me see what's his
Sentinel.
Name. Come on, order history. If you can look up. Let's see what's his name. Changeron, Changereron.
It's a Sentinel?
Yep. Choku Senshi Changeron.
Okay, yeah, look at this guy.
Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Right?
What's he from?
Oh, that's super nice.
Something that like Sega made their own tokusatsu show.
Really? Oh, look at that.
So I just like this guy looks cool. Let me order him,
Yeah.
But he's supposed to be coming out, I guess.
Oh, is he like
next month?
Or metal? It looks good. That's cool. I'd like to see some more.
He's coming out in August next month. Yep.
Cool, this month, yeah.
It's a very unique piece. But one thing though, the stuff I'm really looking forward to, all that stuff that Sentinel reviewed, the Jazz, the Starscream,
Right.
The Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, the Lozengon, like Flame Toys. Like I'm super excited for everything Flame Toys has. I was like, that their showcase was crazy.
None of that coming this year though, right? Where it's all a year plus away.
Yeah, but okay. Year plus away. But it's like that stuff was just so
Yeah, they had some really nice stuff.
And super duper crazy. I'm like, man, that's gonna hurt. Cause I pre-ordered the Rodimus Prime. Cause that's I'm a Transformers filthy casual. So I'm just going back and just buying the characters I think I remember and look cool. But I wish they'd make a classic Megatron, because that Megatron that came out with like the black one with the broad shoulders didn't look all that cool. Yeah. I mean, because one thing that filled me buying that Flame Toy stuff was I watched Transformers War for Cybertron on Netflix.
Yep. Yeah, me too.
That was fantastic. I was like, wow, they're talking about genocide on this is deep.
Yeah, it's pretty adult oriented content there.
I was very shocked by that. I was like, this is a really good show.
I'd like to see more Space Sheriff figures. I don't know if
Space Sheriff Garvin.
Yeah, I don't know if they've done any of those recently. Because you'll see a lot of Space Sheriff crossover with like Super Sentai.
Yep.
And that's cool that Super Sentai is doing. The Figuarts is doing Super Sentai again. So
right.
I don't have the full team. I have red and white from MMPR, and I have green. Well, white's not from Zoo Ranger, but
right.
I have red, white, and green. I wouldn't mind getting the rest of the cast.
I have red and green, and I got the Akiba Ranger version. Remember they had like the American flag shackles that made them evil and stuff.
Yeah, I have that.
So
that
funny in that episode.
Yeah, I have that Red Ranger. Is it on his neck? It's a neck?
Yeah, like it goes on his neck. Both of them have on their necks and their belts or whatever. You can like swap it out.
Belt. I'm like, how do you swap the belt on this guy? Maybe you can pop them out pretty easily, the waist. But I would love updated ones of these because they are a little slim.
Look, my thing,
these, like Kamen Riders now.
We got the Megazord coming. Sinkocho Seiho. Matter of fact, make it a set, a Sinkocho Seiho Zoo Ranger set.
Ooh.
I think they'd sell out, and I know it'd be probably crazy expensive too, though.
That was something I just bought it just came out not too long ago, the Shoto Zoo Ranger set, which is like the 4-inch.
Right.
But they're Figuarts level quality. They're a little more model kit though. Like they come with stickers and they're not painted like on the guns, and on the weapons. But they were really nice. I really like that Shoto set. But yeah, I'd love to get a whole Zoo Ranger set. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. That'd be really good. What else is coming out that I'm trying to think? The threes. I'm also looking forward to the 3-0 Ultraman Zero.
Oh yeah.
Because I got the Belial up here. You can see his red cape at the very top. Lights up. Basically giant Figuarts.
Yep.
He's got his Wanderer cloak too and stuff like that. That's one thing. Like I used to overlook 3-0, but they're coming out with a lot of like fantastic pieces now.
Yeah, especially they were mainly just in the 1/6 scale regular figures, and now they're doing these more anime type characters, tokusatsu shit. They're really killing it.
Yeah,
they're doing a good job. Crazy. I have some 3-0 Walking Dead stuff from years ago. I have the machine.
Now one thing I was getting a little tempted, and my wallet almost went into the Shadow Realm. The Hot Toys, Cad Bane, and all that stuff. It's like, man, this crap looks so nice.
The Hot Toys Doctor Strange that they recently showed off looking real good with the zombie Strange and the arms and stuff. Yeah.
Hot Toys has a lot of bangers popping up. It's like crap. Like I definitely don't need to collect Hot Toys. Like that'd be way too much.
Yeah,
I'd
I
have
don't
to
do
really
1/6.
give up something.
I don't do 1/6. I do have a couple of the Power Rangers in 1/6. I have red and black, and maybe I'll get the full set because they do go on sale from time to time on stupid sales too, really cheap.
Right.
So maybe I'll get the whole set if they're really cheap, but I don't go crazy.
Then they've got
1/6.
I think Hot Toys just announced a RoboCop 3 figure.
Oh,
yeah. Wow.
It's like it looks great, but I didn't like RoboCop 3. You know. And then my thing is, but it looks like the mouthpiece is still Peter Weller.
Okay, yeah.
So like it's like you're conflicted on nostalgia. Let me get a RoboCop 2
yeah.
original just so I know. But I mean, it looks
Everyone's making RoboCop right now. NECA's redoing RoboCop. I think Jada Toys is doing RoboCop, or is it
Yeah, they got the
Jada Toys.
What was it? Who is it? Hiya Toys has
Hiya
RoboCop
Toys.
coming as well.
Yeah, that one looks really good. I think that one will be the one to get. And it's also 6-inch scale, which isn't common for Hiya Toys either.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of, I don't know how many 6-inch scale figures they've been doing lately, but it seems like they've been doing more.
And it's like this. Are we boomers or what? RoboCop's 35.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go see E.T. on August 12th. That's like the 35th anniversary. Then it's an anniversary for Jaws this year too. There's a lot of older movies that are doing special theater premieres. I'm like, wow. Men in Black is like 25 years old.
Whoa.
I was like, wow, we're old AF, right?
Yep.
On Friday, I turned 34. So on Friday, 34. Yep. So it's going to be a good weekend. It's PowerCon weekend. It's Evo.
Okay.
It's something else was going on. Well, it was the Jake Paul fight that got canceled, so that's
all right.
Yeah, he was wrestling last weekend, so it's
no, that was Logan
Evo
Paul.
this weekend to watch.
Evo. I'm going to be watching. Maybe we'll get together, Kev. We'll get a pizza, or maybe we'll just virtual watch it. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
You got to pop in the toxic Twitch chat. That stuff is always hilarious. With the copy pasta and the random crap in there.
Oh yeah, you gotta love that bullshit.
That's one thing that kills me. I guess we'll go on like how soft the FGC is. One thing that kills me, and it happens after every tournament. I played on stream, and when I got home, I went and watched the replay, look in the chat, and they were belittling me. I'm like, look, you walked over to a hot stove and touched it. What'd you
don't
expect?
do that. Don't read that chat.
It's the chat.
Yeah.
It's like the chat. The chat is a cesspool. Let it be.
Let the chat do what they're doing in there. Oh, Praise out Friday also.
Yep.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Yeah. Everybody, I've seen just random thumbnails. They're saying it's pretty good and stuff like that.
That's good.
My only concern was I only watched one trailer because they spoil too much in movie trailers now.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be Native American, but they were speaking like spot on English. I'm like,
yeah. That's all right.
I know you can't you can't have everybody fake a Native American accent. You may not be able to get people who speak the Native American language.
Yeah.
That they won't be necessarily good actors.
Right.
So I guess you're rocking a hard place, but they were speaking crystal clear English. I'm like, y'all gonna have to tone that down.
Yeah. Especially for the time period this is in. They were not speaking English in this time period.
Right. So, because look, my thing is this: I'd be perfectly fine if they went the was it Apocalypto, right? Mm-hmm. That was an engaging movie with subtitles in different language. So that'd be cool if they went that route. But we just be happy we got more Predator content. You know what I mean? So stop complaining, I guess.
Yeah, I thought that last movie wasn't bad, and this is rated R. This new movie, I don't remember if the last one was. I think it was because there was a lot of cursing.
The Olivia Munn one.
Yeah.
The Predator. Did you guys see that or?
Yeah, we saw it. It was all right.
What'd y'all think of it?
It was okay.
It's so hard to beat the classics, It's hard to make this, They try. They try so hard.
Better than what was the AVP?
Requiem?
Requiem and all those weird movies.
Yeah, Requiem was terrible.
Yeah, that one was bad.
But yeah, I'm hoping this one is good.
I like Predators, but Adrian Brody is too frail to be a tough guy because when he did this, I'm like, get out of here, you twig, That was crazy to me.
Yeah. Now, are you going to any majors this year?
Everybody wants me to go to one major because I think it's too late to go to East Coast Throwdown, I think it's what it's called,
ECT?
or ECT.
Summer Jam's in a couple weeks. Summer Jam.
Yeah, there's Summer Jam. So I might try to swing the Kumite in Tennessee. That's a bit closer to me and stuff.
Yeah.
But
I was gonna say if you're coming to Summer Jam,
be an online warrior till 5 ends. I don't know.
Summer Jam's our area, so let us know.
Five's gonna be around for a while because it's like this. I doubt that Street Fighter 6 is gonna release like in February. I bet you it won't come out till March or
there's time.
Yeah, March or April.
So
but yeah, I mean
once
6 hits, it's over. Yeah.
I just want to hit Master Rank, and then at that point, I think my online journey will end, and then we can sneak into the Discords with the super pro players and try to learn what it really means to get better at this game and stuff. Because it's like what I've learned is like you have to learn it for yourself. I'd ask the chat all the time, like, I thought this shit was -4. What is this? And stuff like that, right? But it's like you really do have to play and learn for your own. And plus, like concepts people explain to you, it won't make sense till like possibly months later. Because I'm realizing a lot of things that people told me like 6 months ago, and it's like, dang, they were right,
Yeah. But if you're coming up South Jersey, let me know, dude. That's where we're at. So.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely. I'll hit y'all up because sometimes I have to travel out that way. Okay. So yeah, I can hit you guys up.
Yeah, man. Let me know. Play some games.
Sounds good.
Whatever. And yeah, I'm excited for this weekend. Should be fun to watch an in-person tournament. I haven't watched an in-person tournament since.
Yeah.
I don't know when.
It's been a while.
I'm not watching online Capcom Cups. No fucking way.
Right.
I'm not watching that. I'm not interested in no online tournament.
Let's back up. Do you all remember the Capcom Cup when they revealed Kage? And how awful the musical performance was?
The DJ was in the middle of the thing, and
it was like you had the guys with the masks doing the weird dancing, and then the freaking dude who did who rapped Ed's theme and G's theme was like on there rapping and he forgot the words to the song. I was like, jeez.
And then Kage leaked early, and it was playable while the tournament was going on.
That's one thing that killed me. It was like, who in the world decided that we wanted to see like
the DJ intermission?
DJ, and then I don't like, maybe I'm sure the culture's still around, but no one cares about pop locking and all these weird dance. Like no one cares. That's old. So that's like milk, records and milk crates type stuff. Like no one cares about that anymore.
Maybe it was entertaining if you were there, but not for us at home watching.
No. Well, I mean, if you look in the crowd, a lot of people would seem like they were getting up and going to, I guess, a concession stand. Like they got up and walked out of there.
Yeah, why would they?
Like, oh, it's break time.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I was like, man, like I just want. It's like with the Pocky challenges they do for like Capcom. That's corny too. You got to win for a certain amount of health. It's like.
Yeah, I didn't watch that. Yeah. That was when we went and picked up the food. That's when you go get the food when they're going crazy with their bullshit.
It can go on forever, but like. Yeah, the FGC stuff is just, FGC Twitter is always a funny cesspool of nonsense. The whole blow up about like, what they say, when Punk said he wished Frame Data wasn't in games, Frame Data ruins fighting games and stuff. I'm like, Frame Data helps me reduce my salt because at least I can understand why something happened versus being some grand mystery. You run around the house all angry the rest of the day,
I don't follow no FGC people.
No, it's all toxic.
There's no reason to. They do all this talk. It's like just pick up the sticks and play.
Right.
You got beef with somebody. Play the set. Where is this Europe versus US that they were talking for so long? Where is it? Run it. What are you doing? Punk was just out in the EU or whatever, wasn't he? Punk was just out somewhere.
One of the funniest things, I don't know if you saw where Punk lost to Mr. Crimson.
Yeah, whatever tournament that was.
And he gave him that limp handshake. That was like the funniest thing ever. And like, he snatched away from him and stuff. Every last bit of that stuff is premium entertainment. That crap is hilarious to me. But some people just take things too serious.
Punk is so good. I love watching Punk. I wanted him to win Evo that year. I wanted him to win Capcom Cup that year. When he lost those, I just felt. Because I said, well, first of all, he's a Philly guy, right? So he comes from where we're playing. So that's exciting. Second off, he's like was the best person in the world those years.
Yeah.
And then, he's just so talented and so good. I wanted to see him win. And then he doesn't win. He's upset.
Right.
And it's like, damn, he's just this close to those premier titles. Winning Evo is prestigious.
Right.
Winning Capcom Cup is a big deal now. So.
Well, everybody tries to like crap on Evo. They said Evo doesn't matter anymore. Like Evo hasn't been relevant.
That's not true. I mean, nothing's been relevant the last 2 years anyway.
Yes.
Nothing is relevant.
Anything where I can win, a couple of $1,000s, it's relevant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Evo,
so
when Capcom Cup was about earning points, and then that secured your certain spot in the tournament for Capcom Cup, Evo was the event that gave you the most points. Capcom Cup didn't rely on Evo, but it made Evo a prestigious event.
Right.
No matter how you slice it, Evo is still the biggest international competition every year. Our buddy's going there. He's working it this weekend. He's going to be helping out, doing whatever with them.
Gonna have fun doing a lot of work.
Yeah, it's probably
not seeing any games.
Probably not. But he's going for that technical bullshit anyway. He's going to go get his hands in some shit.
144 hertz, monitors, because that's what, look, people act like it's a placebo effect. When I bought my 144 hertz monitor and played Street Fighter, it flat out made a difference. I could see dashes. Now, you still can't see Ed's dash, but you can see dashes now and attempt to interrupt them.
Yep.
So that actually matters.
Yeah, the refresh is nuts on those.
Yeah,
fighting game. The whole fighting game community is just funny with
crazy.
All the nonsense that goes on, and then the blow ups. And the one thing I can't stand is somebody will challenge somebody to a money match for an amount of money that like they know they don't have, thus they don't end up having a money match. And then it's like.
Yeah, it's always
it's like, oh man, come on, I don't know.
I mean, that's a good thing that's happened since the last, last 2 years or whatever. All these big names in the fighting game community that have 100,000 followers now on YouTube, and hopefully they're getting a bag. Before, these guys were not getting a bag, and they were relying on winning that week's tournament to get some money. But, it's nice now that these big name guys hopefully are getting the bag. Hopefully.
I mean, when you win a local and you get that cool $20 for first place, that shit hits different, right?
It does.
You go buy some Bojangles or some Popeyes. That Popeyes taster was that $20 that $20 tournament win.
That post tournament
local was like $20. Yeah. But it was $20 really meant something. It was worth more than $20.
Yeah, I won a few tournaments I got some store credit at game stores. So that's
right, nice. but it still hit different. This isn't regular credit.
But I did.
Credit.
I earned that credit. I mopped up all these scrubs.
Right.
And they were all scrubs at these tournaments. They were not very
good. Because look, again, still dominant FGC stuff. They still have the debate about as to why Japan is better than the U.S. and all that.
We don't know, though.
Stuff.
We haven't played them in years.
Yeah.
How could they say that? When's the last time U.S. played Japan in anything?
You see, that's one thing I'm questioning. What's the international? What's the international competitive numbers for Evo this year? How many people are really coming internationally to compete in Evo this year? Because I don't know if you saw the big blow up over North America versus Europe for Street Fighter and all that.
I did see that. Yes.
Now Mina is running point for it. Yeah, and then I think Idom's supposed to join in it now, even though he didn't want to, and then Punk wasn't going to join in it. And
Punk was the agitator in that, though.
Yeah.
If it's Punk, Idom, I mean, if you count Mena, I think there was a whole thing about, well, if you guys are going to take United Arab Emirates guys, then we're going to take, Dominican Republic people.
Right.
I think that's where that came from.
I was so hyped. Cabba's run at Combo Breaker, I was really hoping he was going to win because that was really hyped to see him go.
Yeah, those guys are good, man. For just being in that small scene and then blowing up like that. Yeah, that's cool.
And see, that's my thing is I think it's a matter of I really do feel like these people are actually sharing tech and they know what they're talking about. And they're not hoping to catch somebody off of a gimmick and then think they're they talk about intelligence, just because you know something someone doesn't know, that doesn't make you smart. It's kind of like how you react in situations is your real intelligence. And I think that applies to fighting games. Okay, I didn't know that, Rashid's stand heavy punch into spinning mixer is interruptible.
Right.
That doesn't make you the better player because you got me with it, Because now I know I could just jump out of that or just do stand medium kick or something.
Right.
So it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I think the U.S. is better because we got to pop that collar first of all. So we got.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, we're better just because. Mm-hmm.
You know, back when it was, when we used to run East versus West. I went to Evo in 2011, right?
Awesome.
They ran East versus West in Street Fighter 4, East Coast versus West Coast.
Yep.
And was East Coast lost, but it was hype. It was fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
East Coast Throwdown, they used to do East Coast versus West Coast. Now the formats sometimes were not very, entertaining. Like the way they would do one game and one person stays on, and then you'd run through the other. You know what I mean? You'd run through the players, and then you'd do it again. So it was like best of 3 of doing that.
Right.
So like that. Sometimes the format wasn't always fun to watch, but there was a lot of exciting East versus West or money matches. You don't know how many exciting money matches there were.
Oh yeah.
Ray versus Fnatic. And being in the crowd at those events, just going crazy. I miss that stuff. That's the stuff I miss.
Yeah.
They don't do money matches anymore. They don't do East versus West or anything like that. That's
they
the
always
stuff we
do
watch.
those. They do those salty sweets, and then you got the scrubs going. It's not right. They don't let us in there. It's like, but you guys, you're not in there to compete. You're in there to hang out, and no one's in there hanging out. They're like, because that's one thing I got a problem with. Like in the FGC, I've noticed is I know you guys remember the freaking FGC blow up that happened, summer before last? All the accusations was flying out like left and right of people.
Oh, that's been happening for a while now.
Yeah.
Some well-deserved accusations for some people.
So like I feel like too many people show up to make friends versus compete, because you'll make a tighter bond with somebody beating or losing to them in a tournament versus like, you play fighting games? I'll play fighting games too. Let's leave this venue and go hang out, right? It's like F the fighting games. Like, that's just weird. And then you guys find out, both of you are weird and y'all are fist fighting in the parking lot later. It's just weird. I'm like, just, come play, and then you'll meet and network and grow, and you'll have tighter bonds there.
Yeah, I miss the tournament scene so much.
Yeah, maybe we'll maybe Summer Jam we can go and watch something. But then it's like, first of all, it's like $20 to even watch now.
Whoa, really?
Oh, at these big events, you got to pay like $20 or more to even get in the door.
Wow.
So
this is probably what, 20 or 30 to compete, probably.
Yeah, it's even more to compete, plus the per game cost. It's not. It's just different, the venues have gotten bigger, the amount of people has gotten bigger, so they got to make their money, right? But at the same time, it's like, I just want to watch the finals. I'm not entering a game here, like $10 or something is fine to watch, because you might not even get a seat. It's not guaranteed to be able to sit anywhere. But I'm not sure. We'll see how Summer Jam goes, maybe.
Now, I went to our like mini major here in North Carolina. It was called the Fall Classic, and I went TFC, there. And well, one thing, funny story, right? Everybody makes fun of like the body odor hygiene.
Oh yeah.
I was sitting playing casuals, right? And like I'm sitting next to this guy and I'm chatting with him, and he said like he flew in from Detroit, and it's like he had just gotten there late last night. We're sitting there playing. This guy starts stinking, and I'm just sitting there thinking, dude,
just start stinking.
You flew here, stayed the night in your room, looked at the shower, and said no, and came straight down to play.
No, I can't do that.
That's insane to me.
I can't do that.
Because it's like when people bring up the body odor argument, people start going, well, some people can't wear deodorant.
Yeah.
There's deodorant for everybody. There's the different types of deodorant. That's bullshit.
You better figure that out. You better figure that shit out.
and people talk about like being offensive, right? Body odor is an offensive odor, and you're subjecting other people to it because you don't want to be clean. I mean, like, how rude is that? So
crazy.
That's one thing. That body odor thing just kills me. It's like,
I thought you were gonna say, a guy flew out from Nashville or whatever, and then you bodied him 30 games in a row, and he felt so.
No,
because that's happened,
one thing that happened
many
that
times
was funny.
to me.
This one guy, we're real cool now, but I beat him in front of his wife.
Uh-oh.
And what happened was like, what made me just turn up, right? I was using Bison, he was using Geef, which is a bad matchup. But at the time, I was like a lowly goal. We were both on the same skill level, but It was 1-1, and his wife was like, "Come on, baby, you got this." And I was like, "I can't lose now, right?
Yeah.
I can't lose like this." So I just, somehow I edged it out. But I was doing Devil's Reverse, and he was not doing Lariat to like knock, because Lariat would beat Devil's Reverse anytime. But somehow I pulled that out, and I was like, "Yeah, I beat you in front of your wife." It's all good.
We had multiple times where we were just visiting, like, because the hotel in Philly that was running tournaments was so close.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we wouldn't even get rooms. Like, if we're just going for the night to play,
Right.
casuals.
Mm-hmm.
So we go up there, me and my buddy, and we just find a room to play in, and we're playing with these guys. They're like, "Oh, we just drove 12 hours to get here," and we're like,
"Oh man,
we can't wait to enter tomorrow." And I'm like, "Oh, we drove about 20 minutes to get here, and we're not entering tomorrow." And we were mopping these guys.
All right. Oh,
and
man.
You see the morale of these people really dip.
Yep.
And another time, a guy, I was beating him back in the Street Fighter 4 days, you hit people with option selects. I had all kinds of unblockables and shit.
Right.
So, it was a different game then, but I was playing a guy, and he, I beat him, and then like he came into our room, I think. I was like, "Oh, what's your name, man?" or something like that. He's like, "I guess I'm nobody." I just
right.
That's what he said to me. Like, "Oh, that guy's salty."
That's the funny thing, the fighting game egos and stuff like that. And then like, because one thing, I used to have a bad habit about this when I first started like competing. Win or lose, if I beat somebody, I turn and say, "Hey, what could I've done better?" I wanted to like trade stories, share advice, and they were like, "Man, don't freaking, you get slapped doing that crap." You come to somebody and like, "What could I've done better?" in a salty moment. But I didn't know anything. I was like, "Hey, we're fighting games. Yeah, we're going to learn and grow together, right?" But I didn't know about the ego part of it at the time, because I did that a lot in our scene, and I may have like pissed a bunch of people off and didn't realize it.
Well, here in Philly, I don't know. It depends. I mean, it's a lot of young people these days. At least I haven't been to, I haven't been to a tournament. I have a 2-year-old now that was born February 2020. So with the pandemic and with a 2-year-old,
right.
I haven't gone to any kind of, or have I? Have we gone to a tournament, Cap?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No.
So I was kind of out of the Philly scene anyway. But I think it's a lot of young guys now, so it's probably not as hostile as it once was.
Right.
Some things were very hostile. Arcades, yeah.
Right.
Because we used to go to the arcade, and yeah.
When I was younger, not like a kid, but like, I didn't see anybody getting like thrown up on arcade cabinets and getting swirlies and stuff like that. Because like, you all don't want the FGC of the 90s, or people getting their heads bashed into the CRTs. I'm like, yeah, all right. There's no way it was that lit, right?
Maybe some areas, when you're playing for quarters, you never know.
Right.
Some of them guys had nothing but those quarters. Yeah.
That stuff. That just hearing those stories just cracked me up. It was violent. It was the Wild West, and I remember that you've all seen that old clip where the guy was playing like Marvel 2, and they did that Ruby Rose glitch, and then he walked off and like froze the game up on the guy.
I
want this guy banned from the arcade. That was funny.
Yeah, they would do some fucked up shit. But
this is a side note. One fighting game that I can't play, but is super entertaining to watch. I really enjoy watching Tekken 7. That is very entertaining to watch.
Tekken is fun to watch.
Tekken's good. Hype. I'm not really into 3D fighters. I've never really played them. I mean, I played a little DOA back when it was new on Xbox 360, but nothing competitive. I'm not into 3D fighters.
I can't wrap my head around the third dimension, but I'll watch. But the new Soul Calibur, it's a tad boring. I played Soul Calibur a lot, but it feels like just something is like missing in the center to make it hype.
Yeah, I think
Tekken's Soul Calibur too.
More entertaining. Yeah, Tekken's more entertaining probably.
Because that stuff is really crazy and stuff like that for sure.
Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, Street Fighter 6 will be good. That'll be nice. Well, I hope we get to play in person one time, man.
Yeah.
Maybe, I'm sure it'll line up eventually.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll get some games in person. Because online's whatever, it's always completely different when you get to play in person.
I got to track down a freaking PS5 and... I mean, I wonder, because my thing is like, are we going to have to go, Oh, let me back up. I forgot, they were arguing about this just the other day about it's going to be a while before locals are going to like switch over to full PS5s. I'm like, they bet not run freaking Street Fighter 6 on PS4. Those things will start taking off like crazy. You know,
it's going to be 20.
My PS4's fan runs hard as crap.
That's kind of the hard part when it comes to this stuff. It's like,
well, Sony sent me an email saying that registration went out for PS5s. So I say look out for registering for the PS5.
Yeah, I think there's more opportunities to get them more recently.
Yeah. Sony just sent that today, so
especially
I need to get one because I haven't got one yet.
Continue going like this, maybe the more PS5s will be available because less people.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Less people will be buying them now.
Yeah. Yeah. Luckily, I got mine like day one.
Nice.
Awesome.
So.
Because see, my thing is now too with the gaming lineup. Because at first I couldn't justify buying a PS5, but now we got like with Callisto Protocol, the new God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah, there needs to be a few games that makes it work.
Yeah.
6.
Because then now I'll go back and buy Spider-Man Miles Morales and all that kind of good stuff too, and play that. And I liked. Did you guys play Ghost of Tsushima?
Yep,
I did. I know this guy.
Platinum that thing.
I like it, but I don't think I'll ever play it again for some reason. It's fun, but I just don't see myself. But I really do. I was thinking about starting over Red Dead 2.
Yeah,
I really, really, really enjoyed it a lot.
Well, for Ghost, when I platinumed it, I was like, yeah, I'm not touching this again. Like that's it. I got my 80 hours. I think I had in it.
Shit.
And it's just, I'm done with that. But it was beautiful. It was great. It looks good on the PS5.
Yeah.
Then we got Resident Evil 4 remake.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
And then it's like because now I'm like, okay, so get it on PS5 or get it on my PC because I like to have a console I can like take it upstairs and downstairs and play. But I have a reason to get a PS5 now. But what are you guys looking forward to for Resident Evil 4? Like, what are you all hoping for change wise or?
I'm looking forward to be like Resident Evil 4 with a little bit of some Hookman action.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, just hopefully it's a fleshed out Resident Evil 4, not like Resident Evil 3, where there were some things missing. It didn't feel like a complete game. Overall, I think 3 was very good, but they could have done more with the Nemesis and stuff.
Right.
So, I hope it's just more like Resident Evil 2 remake than Resident Evil 3 remake.
Yeah.
So Resident Evil 2 remake is very good. You can nitpick some of it, but Resident Evil 2 is excellent. I played that.
Because one thing is like Mr. X, felt like the looming menace, like he did in the original 2.
Yeah.
But Nemesis and Resident Evil 3 remake felt like more of a.
It was all scripted.
An obstacle versus like a looming threat at all times.
Yep. He would just pop up at the same places, and then he turned into that dog monster so quick, and then you fought him as the dog monster twice.
Right.
Yes.
I didn't really care for that. I thought, and then the final boss was whatever. I mean, like, I don't know.
And she's picking up the giant cannon, and it's gone full anime at this point.
I was like, there was a big rail gun in Resident Evil 3 that killed Nemesis at the end, but like she didn't. I don't know.
Remember when she fired it, the ground if the ground's gonna get disturbed, then her legs would have just blew out from under her. You know what I mean? Like I know it's a video game, but like this game's a bit more grounded than that to allow for her to do that.
I'm Resident Evil is my jam. I'm a big Resident Evil fan. So, like even the recent Netflix show, I'm like that Netflix show is so ass.
Oh, is that? See, I haven't watched it yet and stuff like that because I'm like.
You could watch it and maybe enjoy it. I don't know. For me,
so
I
what
didn't
tier?
like
we got the Resident Evil movies with Mila Jovovich, and then you got the Raccoon City movie. Then you got the Netflix series. Like, is that what's the order of?
I'd put the Raccoon City movie above the Mila movies. I'd put Raccoon City above.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'd put Raccoon City above this Netflix show. But the CGI is good in the Netflix show. Maybe people would like the story. I didn't care for it because I thought they're just shoving Resident Evil stuff down your throat. They're not. I didn't really care for the story overall. And there will be a second season, I think they confirmed.
Yep.
But yeah, that Raccoon City movie, I thought it was scary. I thought it was, did a decent job of translating both of those stories into one movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the characters weren't
game,
super.
but
Yeah, some of the characters weren't super faithful to their characters in the game, but you know, I mean, it's not going to get a sequel. I doubt it because how it was received, and I don't know how much money it made, but it's a shame. They did a decent job in building that world. Some of it was stupid, but
one thing I don't understand when it comes to like video game movies, like you have the game right here, like the red carpet's laid out.
The story's all there.
Just do this. Just do this.
Yeah. Like, I think it would be hard to make. Yeah,
you know.
I think it would be hard to make a Resident Evil 1 movie, just Resident Evil 1. I don't know, because when you're playing the game and you're the one that's going room to room searching for shit and killing zombies or running from zombies, whatever, it's different than like how do you stretch that into a story? That's being like, how long do you spend looking for fucking keys or how solving puzzles? Does solving puzzles seem corny? Like it did in this Resident Evil show. Some of the puzzles.
You could probably do like 1 or 2 puzzles in a movie, but
yeah, like how do you
make it good?
How do you translate some of those details that made Resident Evil so great?
Yeah,
I mean, some of it is good in that show, though. I really like the
fixed camera angles. You gotta
maybe they need to break the games into an actual TV series, and like how The Walking Dead, they progress over obstacle, maybe.
Yep. And I love
with the series, you got more time to flesh things out. I think that could be, but it's like you've got everything you need. And that's like one thing. They've been talking about like making a Metal Gear movie. Metal Gear could not be possibly summarized in. You'd have to go on like a Marvel. You have to go on an MCU universe to make a Metal Gear movie if you were to do it right.
And sometimes when you just start going, oh well, it's clones. You go, all right, that's
and nano machines.
Yeah. When you start just using time travel and clones as like a way to get around things, you start. It's hard to tell a story that makes sense when you start doing that, or that's entertaining. I don't know how. I mean, Metal Gear did it well in 1996. I don't know how fire that would go in a movie in 2022. But I love Metal Gear, so.
Yeah, I'm a huge Metal Gear fan as well.
I want Metal Gear action figures again. Let's go.
I got that 12-inch PlayArts Kai Big Boss. I don't like those PlayArts Kai figures.
I didn't even know they still made them until the other day when those Final Fantasy 7s dropped.
They keep pumping out those Final Fantasy ones. They're milking that to the wheels fall off, I guess.
I didn't even know they were still making them.
Yeah,
they have nice boxes, big boxes.
Resident Evil's so great, but they really need to like if we're gonna adapt this into films, just make a series, and we could justify they ran into an obstacle and got to find a key in the next episode or something. We could they could do that.
Well, I liked easy for them to do a series because there's always multiple stories going on.
Yeah,
behind the scenes, and it would just. I don't know why they didn't do it.
And with this new show, they started showing some of the workings of Umbrella. Which I thought that was cool.
The Wesker, or what they wanted it to be Wesker, and his.
Because one thing like the Resident Evil games that I like is like, it's scary because you got like zombies and monsters, and once they start dipping into like the bioterrorism, that's even scarier because if something like that happened, what are you gonna do?
Well, just like Raccoon City, we nuke ourselves.
Yeah,
and
like it's scary. Then it gets scary if you really think about for what it is. Never mind this zombie stuff. Them letting off chemical agents. That's super crazy.
And with the
testing,
Resident Evil never had a post-apocalyptic world, but these movies and the show keeps pushing this post-apocalyptic world because of the virus. It's like that never happened in the games. It was
right.
I don't know why. Yeah, there was always like a small village, a town that was overrun. It was, or a big city in China. Resident Evil 6, but I don't know. I mean, watch the show. I'm not saying don't watch it because I think maybe you'd enjoy it. Because I kind of enjoyed it, but they're not giving me that show that I would love to watch.
I like some cameos were good.
Yeah. Are you watching Walking Dead? Are you used to watch Walking Dead? Mage TV. Saying hi to the homie, DiegoDoom.
Mage in the building. What's going on, Mage?
Mage TV, what up?
That's one like Walking Dead, right? I like Walking Dead, but like
I
when
love
Rick
Walking Dead.
and Negan got into that like Tom and Jerry,
Yeah, running
like
around a
they were
tree.
almost got him that time, almost
Yep.
got him that time. Like that went on for way too long. And then with the whole colony stuff, that got to be like like after Rick had like disappeared,
Yeah.
the show got crazy corny when like the deaf girl and them showed up. The girl's like running off a freaking slingshot. Like this gets stupid,
It's
but
an interesting take.
But now this latest season, they've kind of rebound a bit. Like
I thought this last like 6 episodes or so was excellent.
Yeah, it's like it's not original Walking Dead.
No.
But what we got here is pretty good. I like what's going
I like
on.
where they're left off, and when the season comes back soon, I'm excited.
Mm.
Do you watch Fear the Dead and all the other shit?
I watched Fear the Walking Dead, and after was it? You guys remember when the dam collapsed?
Yes.
All right, so after
Kevin
the
doesn't
first
watch it. I watch
that,
it.
when Nick died, that show got
brother.
stupid. And like,
Oh.
here's Morgan, it ain't right to kill.
Yeah.
Doing that crap all over again. It's like, come on, bro. I thought
don't
you
know
were
what
over
they're
this kind of
doing with
stuff.
that show, and it's funny. Like they've had seasons where half the season is excellent or great,
Yep.
and then the next half is terrible.
Yep.
They kept going back and forth with that, and I couldn't stand it. And now it seems like they're not even building up for Fear and regular Walking Dead to meet. It doesn't seem like it's going to happen now.
Yeah, all that stuff went out the window. It's just getting so corny. Let's make care packages and travel to the U.S. That sounds so stupid.
I thought that would eventually lead to them. The right now I didn't watch the latest season of Fear. I think that the first few episodes did just air. I didn't watch it yet, but I didn't. They're with this group. This group is a large military. Michonne, when she left The Walking Dead, she went chasing after some kind of large military.
Yep.
Rick is with the CRM somehow. They're a big military. So it seems like there's going to be a big worlds colliding somewhere, but we're down to the last 8 episodes of Walking Dead. And they're talking about all these spin-off shows. And actually the new show's coming that is one-off stories. Stories of The Walking Dead or whatever. Which World Beyond? Did you watch that?
No, which one is World Beyond?
With the two sisters.
The one with the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was actually okay.
Yeah, that was good because it's just two seasons and it's done, and it showed what's going on with the CRM. It showed some of the science behind things. Kevin's not paying attention, and that's okay. Kevin,
not paying attention.
No, I'm joking. Yeah, I thought those 2 seasons were really good, and it's done, and they told a story, and now we have some characters again to appear somewhere.
Right.
But we'll see, because they canceled the movies. They're not doing movies with Rick anymore. It's just
they canceled because I'm like, what? They stopped talking about that stuff. Like, where's that all at?
They just announced it during Comic-Con that it'll be TV shows, a TV series, 8 episodes
they
or something.
They were pushing this stuff too much, and that's why I stopped at season 4.
They were at the height when things started. They started making these big plans, and then people leave the show. People become big stars because the show is so good. And they're good actors. And AMC only cut the budget. They didn't make a bunch of money and then put more money into the show. No, AMC was consistently cutting the budget on this show over the years. They weren't investing in the show. They were making more shows, but they weren't necessarily investing in quality on these seasons. And that's where we're at now. I want to be surprised. Have you read the Walking Dead comic? If you haven't, it's fucking fantastic.
I'm just seeing like a bridge verse. I know how it ends and what character revelations happen and stuff like that.
It's fantastic. If you read that is like a great read. I might have the digital comics. If you need them, I'll send them to you.
Yeah, forget if I have digitals.
I've got them somewhere, and they're awesome. And that story, what they did was that comic ended abruptly, and not abruptly like it was canceled. Like, we didn't know this issue was going to be the last issue until you read the issue. That's what happened with Walking Dead 192 or 193, I forget. But what Robert Kirkman did was he put out these comics or he put out these covers for issue 194, 195, 196, just like he normally would in like, the comic world. They release covers ahead of time or whatever. But then issue 193 comes and the story is over. So those comic covers were decoy covers to throw people off that this isn't ending. And then I think they're doing that maybe with this show. They're doing all these other shows. Walking Dead is over. Nobody's watching Walking Dead anymore. It's not the hit show. You can't go and do 3 more spinoffs. There's no way you can afford to even do that anymore. So I think some of this is like misleading. I hope. I hope that's what they're doing.
Well, like with this Maggie and Negan spinoff, and then the Daryl solo project where they're trying to blame.
Why would Daryl go to Europe? They're sending Daryl to Europe.
Like this makes no sense. Just put it in. This is getting stupid now.
How? Like you've already jumped the shark. Now's the time to rein it in and finish it smooth. Don't keep dragging this out. It's not going to work out. That's why I think these are fake. Fake shows or something. In my opinion, I don't know. We'll see. Probably not.
Now, this is kind of switching gears on. And speaking of comics, have you all ever heard of that comic series called The Crossed?
No.
Like
I thought you were gonna say Chainsaw Man.
No. They what do you call it? Like rough summary. There's a virus going around. If you get infected, you get like this cross rash of your face.
Really?
And like it's a horribly graphic and like vile comic.
Okay.
But super duper interesting stories of survival, and people were swearing that like they're trying to adapt that into something. Like there's no freaking way, because like it's hyper ridiculous, like the cross.
Yeah.
But,
some things don't. The things you get away with in comics will not fly on any network. I don't care what it is. Like even The Walking Dead was pretty. I mean, it is really wild in the comic, and they toned it down severely on the show. But,
did you guys finish The Boys?
Yes.
No, I'm still on season 2.
So good.
Oh, season 2! Whoa, you got fantastic.
I just watched the
I know. I'm gonna have to
last
catch
week.
up on that. I'll watch it this week maybe.
Oh my god, I can't.
I'm trying to think of some other shows that were a watch recently that were pretty good. Oh, something I'm hooked on. I'm gonna try to watch a bunch of it tonight. And I might be late to the party. I didn't know there was 4 seasons of Young Justice. I thought there was only like 2.
Yeah, I only saw the first season.
I'm watching all of them are on HBO Max right now. So I'm
that's where they
on
moved
the
all
third
that stuff,
season.
right?
Well, no, or
They moved everything
They
to
moved
HBO.
all that to HBO Max, all that DC channel stuff.
Yep. So I'm watching that right now, and that's one thing with like DC and stuff like that, right? Because I feel like Marvel is like fumbling and stumbling right now. Did you guys see Love and Thunder?
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was fun. It was funny.
I thought it was too fun. You know, and it's like
the problem is the villains.
I don't know where we're going with this. You know, that kind of thing.
I mean, they have a plan. You know, they're setting up this multiverse craziness. They're doing all this stuff. The problem is Marvel needs good villains. They don't have any good villains right now. They had Thanos. They were building up to Thanos. But now what's the next thing? Okay, they're going to build up to Kang. Kang's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
But then hopefully soon we'll get Doctor Doom. We'll get Magneto. Once we get the X-Men in there, there's plenty of great villains they could work off of. So because with whatever's going on with the Spider-Man deal, Spider-Man's got the great villains as well.
Right.
The Avengers don't have great villains, I would say. You know, Ant-Man doesn't have great villains.
Right.
Captain America has some villains, but they've kind of worked through them already.
Yep.
Right.
I really liked villain is important. And you can't
Captain
just keep
America,
having
the
these
Winter
villains
Soldier.
and then killing them off. You have these villains and then they're dead and they're gone. It's like we want some of these characters to stick around.
I really liked Captain America and the Winter Soldier because something about that, like if you took the Marvel, it'd been a good generic action movie.
Yeah.
You know? And the same thing with The Dark Knight. Like if you took Batman and Joker out, it'd been like a fantastic crime movie.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like I feel like I don't know, maybe I'm rambling, but like make sure you have a fantastic bare bones story in the center. So regardless of what icing's on it, it tastes great when you cut into it, you know?
Yeah, the Marvel formula of now doing so many shows and movies, you know, that might work against them a little bit. But maybe their goal is to kind of start spreading out these genres. Like I haven't finished Miss Marvel yet.
I haven't watched it. It's a little whack to me. So I don't think I'll even watch it. I enjoyed Moon Knight though.
Yeah, Moon Knight was good, but it also seems like they're okay. That's a different genre of show, just like the different genres of comics. Maybe at some point you won't need to watch all the shows and movies to enjoy the overall story. That's what I'm hoping. Because they're going to be putting out so much content, it's going to get a little rough. But She-Hulk comes soon, and She-Hulk's got some cool cameos in it. I don't know if you've seen the trailer, but
with the Abomination and everybody else. Did
they fix her CG?
The CG still didn't look great to me. But you know what? They got Daredevil in it, so I'm in there. So
let's
go. Let's
Mr.
go.
Murdoch.
And that's going to be great cameos in there. I think that will save it. She-Hulk's a great character overall too.
I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward what they come next, but just Thor was I enjoyed Thor, but just
I liked it.
They were having too much fun because my thing was this one thing that bothered me a lot was like, okay, you've got this God Butcher running around. You all don't really seem to be taking it all that seriously, you know?
Yeah.
That's what kind of bothered me about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
then it's like if it wasn't Thor, that movie could have been a very fun movie if you pull the Marvel elements out of it too, though. So I mean, they got the right base in there, but just I don't know, maybe it should have been attached to somebody else. I don't know.
I would love to watch it again because it was just so funny. I think it was pretty good, and Doctor Strange was good. What was the last show before Miss Marvel? Was it Moon Knight?
Yeah, Moon Knight.
I think it was Moon Knight. Yeah, that was good.
I really enjoyed the end of Moon Knight. You know, that's right up our alley with the monsters.
Oh yeah, the giant monsters fighting. Yeah, that was cool. And you know they're putting out all these characters, and it's like they're spreading this world out so big. It's like, when are we gonna see Captain America? We might not see for over a year. Again.
Right.
When he gets a new movie, I think they announced a movie.
Well, is Anthony Mackie even going to do it?
Yeah.
I think he's down for it. Yeah.
I thought he called out because of the show.
Yeah. How many more movies will Thor do? I mean, he's been jacked for so long. He can only stay so jacked for so long, you know.
Yeah.
Before,
right.
What else is coming there? I don't know. They got so many characters.
Black Panther about going crazy over.
Yeah, hopefully that's
Black Panther
good.
2, you have the Marvels.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah.
Ant-Man next year.
So there's a lineup coming out, but all it is leading up to another ending. Like another.
It's going to be We'll see what happens with this Kang and this multiversal war that's definitely coming in Secret Wars. I do like the multiverse stuff, and someone had a good explanation the other day with.
Nice.
Say again.
I said Secret Wars will be nice.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Two Avengers movies in the same year. You got to imagine it's some kind of crazy multiversal war that goes crazy. Cheadle's
coming back as a War Machine for that.
Oh, Armor Wars. You know what? I don't think they put a date on that yet. They didn't have it in this recent.
They just said Secret Wars or
Secret Invasion they're doing, which
Secret
is
Invasion. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, because they set up the scrolls popping up and all that stuff like that.
They've set up so much stuff. Did you watch the Eternals?
No, I didn't.
Don't sleep on it.
It looked generic to me, so I didn't watch them. I don't know who the Eternals are.
It is pretty generic, but it's a good movie.
It's a little too long, and that's actually kind of the good thing. These last few movies have only been 2 hours, where in the past these movies are 2.5 plus.
Yeah.
Now Endgame and Infinity War probably needed that. But not all lots of movies were over 2 hours, 2.5 hours or whatever. But, it's too long, Eternals, but I like the story. I thought it was really good. And it sets up some other characters. If you haven't seen it, I won't spoil it. But that movie set up more characters to go. And all those Eternals, what are they doing now after that movie? They, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is coming. That's going to have several characters in it. Adam Warlock and shit.
Right.
They're setting up so many characters. It's just going crazy. And I like that part of it, that it's going to be everybody.
I got to say.
Yeah, when's Blade coming? When are we getting Blade?
Right.
When are we getting the Daredevil series they announced is going to be 18 episodes.
Yeah, when are we getting Blade? When are we getting a good Morbius movie?
Oh, that's.
See, I didn't see Morbius. The only thing I've been seeing is it's Morbin time and all that crazy stuff. Like, there's no way it was that. Was it that bad or what? Or
I need to watch it.
Yeah, because I guess I'll wait till it's streaming for free, then I'll check it out. Like,
I want to get paid to watch it.
Yeah, someone pay me to watch it. Yeah, I want to check that out when it's somewhere to stream. I'm sure it's not that bad, but the Sony movies, they're just
Sony. They hit wrong.
They're stupid.
Mm-hmm.
They're stupid. Like the whole Venom thing. The only good thing about Venom is if they can bring Eddie Brock into the Spider-Man universe that we know, the MCU Spider-Man, and let that be the Venom going forward, and let Marvel fix it.
But can they? Because remember at the end of No Way Home, there was a droplet left because it made me feel like all this Venom stuff was pointless. That's how I felt when I saw that.
Yeah.
Maybe it definitely seems pointless because I doubt we'll get a third movie.
It's like we brought you in here to snatch you away to give an excuse for this now.
There's no reason that Tom Payne, what's his name?
Or Hardy or Harlan.
Tom Hardy. Yeah. There's no reason he can't play Eddie Brock in the MCU also, though.
Right.
So, because of the multiversal stuff. So maybe that's a good reason to, the Venom is there, the symbiote is there. Mm-hmm. Just have this Tom Hardy be the new Venom.
Yep.
Right.
And just make that work somehow. Mm-hmm. Make Marvel or Marvel Studios fix it. Mm-hmm. That's what I'd like to see.
Because with introducing Venom, right? Spider-Man's in the perfect position. He's all alone. Everyone's forgotten him.
Yeah.
So he's lonely and bonds with the symbiote. Now he feels whole and all that kind of good stuff. It'd be a great way to kick it all off and be a moderately serious. Because I'm kind of like getting worn out on the young Spider-Man. We need
that's done now.
Time for Spider-Man to grow up or get a little bit more mature at least.
Yeah, that's all done. He's out of high school now. He got a GED or something because he has a GED book at the end. Mm-hmm. And maybe this is an excuse though for Sony to take Spider-Man back though. He's now has no connection to the MCU characters. They don't know who he is. Maybe they're taking him back instead of working with Marvel. We don't know, but I'd love for it to keep going. We still have Spider-Verse 2 this year also in December.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was those movies. Well, that movie was really great because I didn't watch it until it actually came on Netflix. I was like, I should have seen this in theater.
We saw it in theaters, and it's funny. Me and my, I was meeting up with the guys, whatever. Me and my wife were going. I'm like, we're seeing Spider-Man tonight, and she's like, okay. Mm-hmm. She's like, wait, is this an animated movie? I'm like, yeah. Right. She's like, what? Mm-hmm. I'm like, trust me on this one. I had a good feeling about this one. And that I bet it's her favorite Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, it was really, really good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They told that Spider-Verse story so well. Mm-hmm. And sometimes maybe animated is the way to tell some of these stories if they want to tell it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like MCU shouldn't be afraid to do some animated movies maybe. That'd be cool.
Well, look, that What If series,
I like
that was fantastic. I really like that.
How I like the zombie episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe there's room for more, so some of those characters appear in the multiversal war and shit.
But one thing that cracked me up though, the zombies What If episode.
Yeah.
All the quips in the world was not lightening up how dire of a situation they were in. It was like you all are trying so hard to be fun. It's like this isn't funny. Like this is hyper serious to me. I like the dark stories and so I don't want. I like bad endings or presumably negative endings to stories and stuff like that. So I like that a lot. But I was like, wow, you guys are trying like this isn't. It's not fitting. This is too dire of a situation. People getting turned and
the writer for the original Marvel Zombies comic is Robert Kirkman. He made that. The creator of Walking Dead made that original. This was before Walking Dead.
Oh man!
Yep,
I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one of my favorite.
Some good stuff.
Was it before Walking Dead?
I think it was.
Or did they have him do it because he was the zombie guy at that point? I forget. It was very early in the Walking Dead. We're talking 2006, 2007 maybe. Mm-hmm. So around the same time Walking Dead was starting to blow.
Well,
because that's when I was like starting to collect comics again. Was around that
Right.
Because I just graduated high school, had a job, you got a car, you start going to the comic book store, all that shit.
Right.
But yeah, man, it's 12:30. Let's call it here, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Okay.
much for coming. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I
Thank you,
really
sir.
appreciate it.
No, hey, you're welcome anytime.
it was a nice chat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice chat as well. Yep.
Yeah.
If you got anything you want to promote, go ahead. Let them know where to find you.
Just check me out, youtube.com/DiegoDoom, and then be on the lookout.
Oh yeah, links are in the chat.
Yep.
Besides the Twitch, I gotta add the Twitch.
Be on the lookout for the unboxing of the Blitzwave 5 Pro Voltron coming.
Beautiful.
We'll say Saturday.
Wow.
And then the full review, we'll hope to get this done by next Friday, but I don't know. This is a lot to cover and a lot to take in and a lot to edit. So this is what's the priority. Voltron,
cool.
Voltron. Then after that, we'll go with the Getter.
Let's get some live stream unboxings too, man. We haven't had one of them in a long time.
Well, that's the thing. It's
Gonna
so
take forever.
hard to operate like 2 cameras and the keyboard, make sure everything's shot
Yeah.
and respond to the chat.
Pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like it's super super tough, but those are fun. 'Cause those are fun Saturdays for sure and stuff.
When you have like a box and we don't know what's in it, and you're bringing out some cool new shit or some cool
Right.
old shit from Mondo or something, that's always fun.
Mhm.
I think we might do some of that too. Maybe on Instagram or something. We might try and
Mhm.
start doing some kind of,
Mhm.
Be nice.
you know, if I get a box and I got a few things in it, might as well film something and put it up. We're trying to just make some
Right.
content, get something going, get some people
Mhm.
on the show. Thank you
Right.
so much, dude.
All right, thanks.
I'm going to
Yeah.
stop the stream now. Thank you for everyone in the chat for hanging out. Thank you for everyone in the comments that hit us up. We got a
Take
lot
it
of
easy,
views
guys.
already. And
All right, see ya.
man, appreciate it. Thank you. Hitting the